Hello, good morning from NR Paintball in Severn, Maryland. We're here for day 2 of Paint Wars, Division 4. And this is the last tournament of the day. Switch over to us. Oh, I didn't brush my hair, sorry.
We'll adjust this here a little bit for us. That's alright, just that's why you wear a hat.
Yeah, you know I announced in the car, I came rushing.
I mean, I can do the same thing for you, but...
Shoot.
Well, I don't think we're going to have as nice of a day as we did yesterday, but...
No, the clouds are here.
3 minutes.
Weather.com says the rain is coming.
It is definitely coming. We don't know when, but we know it is.
We know it's coming. But that's okay, you can play paintball in the rain. That doesn't, rain doesn't stop us from playing paintball. And,
we're starting on time, boys and girls. Rude boys, you're home. Veteran militia, you're away. 2 minutes and 40 seconds.
2 minutes and 40 seconds. We're going to start our first game here.
And we're starting off with Rude Boys, who we talked to the team captain, Trent, yesterday on Rude Boys. And right now, Rude Boys are in contention to win the series title.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what is the series prize, I believe it is, for D4? I think they have a series prize as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
I need to throw you on the spot there.
Yeah, we don't have
I think
our
we're still
papers.
waiting on our papers, but I believe there is a series prize, which, I mean, that's very rare alone. Normally it's just a trophy, but
Right.
having a series prize is definitely pretty awesome.
So not only could they win the tournament, win the prize for the tournament, they could also win the series prize as well. But one could
2
argue,
minutes.
more importantly, they win the bragging rights for 2020 for the NRPL Series.
I feel like that's pretty important as far as that's concerned. Bragging rights are always definitely good to go.
And
especially when you play, you know, I think a lot of these teams actually play here locally, so I'm sure it's not just win the tournament, go back home, and no one knows it again, so.
absolutely. We've seen the fair share of some smack talking going on social media between a couple of the teams.
For sure.
So, you know, this is the day now, you know, all the preparation has led to this, all the smack talking has led to this. This is why
The
they do
internet's
it.
the internet. This is
Right.
where it's going to really matter.
Exactly. So we'll see if Rude Boys get off to a hot start, but they're going against a good team in Veteran Militia. And we've got roster sheets here, and Grar is saying here, as long as Rude Boys make it out of the prelims, they should lock up the series. They're about 50 points ahead.
There you go.
Thanks for the insight. Appreciate that, Gara. And if I'm Rude Boys, that's you know, that I would say that alleviates a little bit of the pressure.
That's in the back of my mind, though.
Right.
Because, I mean, realistically, like, I want to win.
Right, absolutely.
You know what I mean? I mean,
absolutely.
Obviously, they've done well all season to even competing for it, but I still want to win, like
Absolutely.
today. That's the important thing. It's nothing worse than winning a series prize and then losing the actual tournament. It's
Correct.
like how you can't be happy, but you can.
Correct.
You know what I mean? It's a lot of work, but at the same time, that double win would really be awesome.
Joe McNuggets is sitting here saying this. What's up, Joe? That,
It looks like a sloth, dude. Let's go, boys.
It's a good looking sloth. Rude Boys have a hard bracket, Joe's saying.
Hey, that's good, though. You don't want easy teams and then go into the prelims.
Yeah,
Or I'm sorry, the semis.
That's right.
20
You'd rather
seconds.
come in battle tested into the quarters and semis.
And I hate buys. It just gets you. I don't know.
Some people like it. I'm with you. I'd rather not have the bye.
I want to play all the way
and
through.
work my way
10
through.
seconds.
I concur. All right, we're gonna switch over here. We are starting there on Joe's on 100. Okay, Joe, stop typing. Drive.
You're late.
Game on.
Rude Boys won big here off the break.
Yeah, Rude Boys get the Dorito 3 off the break with a spread across the back line.
Oh, he's out though. They pulled him.
Yep. Veteran Militia has some good off the break shooting and got shot the Dorito 3. You can see here both teams have the snake corners. Veteran Militia makes the first move, getting to the snake insert bunker. 5-on-4 in favor of Veteran Militia right now. Both teams rolling the guns, talking it up. That's what you expect the first point of the day. Nothing super crazy. Just, you know, you want to play some paintball and get
Hey, get your fingers warmed.
Exactly.
Up, you know what I mean? Start rolling your gun.
Exactly. Militia makes a nice move from the back center to the Dorito 1 to keep the field spread. We're going to check in here on the Veteran Militia snake player. His goal right now is obviously to try to get into the snake if he can.
He's trying to, but this Rude Boys corner is really keeping him in. He's
That's
not
right.
getting any support from the can.
That's right. And now what Veteran Militia just did is they moved into the center brick. that's going to attempt to stymie the push for Rude Boys into the snake. But Rude Boys take an interesting move and go to the stand-up can on the snake side. And
Rude Boys just lost their snake corner though, and they're in.
So now it's, and they lose their snake can.
No.
Oh no,
No. He was
tactical retreat. We're going to go to the overhead view here. And then Veteran Militia player moves out, or sorry, Rude Boys player moves out to the snake corner. And
Militia communication.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm actually really impressed. First game of the day.
And now Veteran Militia, or Rude Boys only have 2 players left. Meanwhile, Veteran Militia's just dropped a body, so it's a 4-on-2.
Ooh, that was a good pick. They needed that.
And you can see here, you have 2. Oh, we can't see him on that. We're going to come to the Dorito side.
D-side, yeah, there we go. That D-side, Rude Boys. Oh, no, he's all by himself.
You can see the Rude Boys player trying to get creative, and that did not work. But I like the mindset. Veteran Militia gets the first point.
Base.
All right. Well, Veteran Militia wins the first point of the Paint Wars D4. And if I'm Rude Boys, you know, I don't think Veteran Militia really did anything too crazy. I think we just got shot out of our bunkers more or less that first point.
I mean, to be honest though, first point of the day, lanes aren't where they need to be. Doing that big push, I mean, it really isn't that bad of an idea.
1 minute.
I don't know if, obviously it didn't work, so I don't know if they'll do it
again. On the field, Annapolis 18-2, you are home. BAMF NFG, you are away. OG Chokehold, you're home. Murder Inc., you are away. Damage Control, you are home. And Baltimore Revo 4, you're away.
So who do we have here? Baltimore. No,
we got Annapolis 18 coming up on the left.
Point, if you want, please come
and we got BAMF NFG on the right. Anybody that's been tuning in with us for the NRPL knows that BAMF, the whole BAMF camp, knows how to bring the heat. They tend to have an unorthodox style of play where they'll make big, crazy moves, and a lot of times it works out for them. So we'll see if.
It's always interesting to watch.
20 seconds.
So we'll see if BAMF's gonna put something together here for the first point of the day.
Ten seconds.
Oh.
Game on.
18 with an early jump, but he got back in time.
And he made it.
And look at
Oh,
BAMF.
no, he didn't.
We talk about BAMF having an unorthodox breakout, and they take both center bricks and the snake one off the break, but the center brick player on the snake side did get eliminated. So you're looking at a 4 on.
That's not good when you have all those refs.
4, that's correct. 4-on-3 in favor of BAMF.
No penalty though. That's
I don't know.
There's a lot of yelling from the refs.
He may have slipped the guy at 20 as he was coming. I don't know. Now BAMF has good field spread. A teams across the back lines right now.
2v4 is it? Am I wrong?
We're gonna jump to the overhead view. You can see the BAMF player here in Snake 1. And the BAMF player in the center brick, he's going to attempt to stop the snake player for A-Team getting into the snake. And the BAMF player gets a nice shot down the wire to eliminate the snake player for A-Team.
2v4, Annapolis 18.
That's right. And you can see the BAMF player on the D side making his way down. Oh, and they didn't know the A-Team player was in the Dorito 3, and he's still there.
1v3, I don't think they know where he's at.
I would agree with you. I would agree.
No, they know.
Oh yeah, the back center player for BAMF picked up this Dorito guy on 18. But the Dorito player,
he shot the snake player.
Yep, 2-on-1. A-Team, as you can see, has this Dorito 3. BAMF has the center brick and the back center. And the BAMF player, you can see, making the move to the center brick.
They don't know he's the only one.
He'll likely figure it out and go eliminate the threat. Yep.
This could be dangerous though. He doesn't know. Oh.
And that was a great move by the BAMF player to eliminate the final A-Team player. And you can see the BAMF player coming in to hit the buzzer. And there you go, BAMF. That's the way to start the day off, with a win, with a nice win too.
I thought that guy with the the early start made it, but no, he got shot.
And that's, you know, we were talking about how we see, morning Mama Dukes, how we like to see BAMF, they have an unorthodox breakout. We watched paintball on this field all day yesterday. Not one team took
Point
both
approved.
center bricks off the break. What does Banff do? First game of the
First
tournament,
point.
both center bricks and snake won. Granted, the one guy did get burned. The strategy still paid off as they get the dub for the first point of the day for Banff.
I guess it's enough chaos at the start to
1 minute.
just break things up and
Right.
get it confused.
On the field, OG Chokehold,
That
your
early
home,
start
Murder
though,
Inc.
that
away.
was so early.
Right.
Damage
I mean, he
control,
took
your
off
home,
2 steps.
Revo
But I like the
4,
swag of that
away.
player on 18.
I mean,
He's got
hey,
the red
Rough
mask, the
Neck,
red gun, the red hopper. I like it.
He was able to touch back up, I think, though. I hope that's what it was.
And you
it
can
wasn't
see
shot.
he's deliberating with the ref right now, trying to figure out, okay, what did I do wrong? What can I do differently? Refs informing him. That's what you get at the NRPL. You can talk to the refs to understand what you should be doing differently. And now we have another amazing game coming up. 2 young teams with young, hungry
30
talent.
seconds.
OG Chokehold's going to be on the left, and Murda Inc. on the right.
Now, OG Chokehold, did they win this year or?
I know I can't say for sure if
20
they've won, but
seconds.
we've definitely seen Chokehold in the mix.
I know, I say I've always
late,
heard.
late on Sundays. But we did watch, not the last one, but the one before that. We watched Murda Inc. come take second place against Lenesra.
10 seconds.
So we're gonna switch here and see what these 2 young, hungry teams have to offer.
Game on.
Holy shnikes! Murda Inc. goes Dorito 4 off the break successfully. OG Chokehold counters with a move to Dorito
Answering
3.
right back.
That's right.
50 snake.
Murda Inc. drops 2 bodies simultaneously.
Oh no.
5 on 3 in favor of Chokehold. And if this Chokehold player,
Oh, this should be an
as
easy
we can
kill.
see, he
Easy
may get a
kill.
shot here on the center brick,
Nice.
and he does. So now all of a sudden it's a 5 on 2 in favor, a 5 on 1 in favor of Chokehold, just like that. We've seen this Chokehold player put in work time and time again. And you can see you have the remaining solo player here for Murda Inc. in the snake corner. We're gonna see what he can do. Ooh, he makes a nice move up to the snake insert. Chokehold's letting their players know he's right in front of you. And that's what happens when teams communicate. He bunkers out the last player, gives his team the wave, and they get the dub.
Strong first point.
Yeah.
Big moves from both sides, though. I mean, we had snake off break, D4 from, OG went snake off break.
Yeah, OG went snake off break and then had a delay move to Dorito 3. And Murda Inc. did go D4 off the break. He made it, but then, Chokehold took the snake and eliminated him fairly quickly. Yeah, that was a nice point for Chokehold. Nice point for Chokehold.
1 minute.
It's disappointing going all the way to the D4.
On the field,
off break,
damage
making
control,
it,
your
and then-
home.
And then getting shot by someone in your snake.
Baltimore Revo 4, your away. Rough Neck,
It's like
your home.
you sit there and you do the
Destroyers, your
impossible,
away.
and then they match you, and
The
it's
whole
like,
Nasty
how do you expect?
Templars,
Like, can't even be
Diana
mad that you're.
Factory.
Any paintball player can appreciate that feeling of getting there and then getting taken
No way
out.
someone did exactly what I did.
That's right.
And then you look across the field and they're waving at you.
And next we got a damage control is going to be on your left versus Revo 4 on your right. And we watched damage control absolutely
30
stomp
seconds.
people down in the prelims last tournament. And then just couldn't put it together in the quarters. So we'll see, if they have a different plan for
20
today.
seconds.
And now what we also have, as you can see on your right-hand screen, the one, the only, the orange mask killer, Dave Crump.
Orange fit.
He's going
10
to the
seconds.
Dorito side as
too.
we expect him.
Hey, he played good on the Dorito
Yeah,
side.
Crump had a
yesterday.
little
Let's see.
interview with us and let us know his mindset when he's playing, so let's see if he can execute right now.
Oh,
Game
another
on.
really fade.
Damage control, goes to the snake off the break, he's getting checked out.
Got Sheriff O'Mara coming in, checking him out.
That's right. Orange Mask Killer goes from the Dorito corner to the Dorito 3.
That was a move I seen him do a lot yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
actually. I guess that's the move to make, though. I mean, you go there, you make it safe, and then you get that big move early on.
But Damage Control also has Dorito 3 and Snake 1, so I'm giving field position advantage to Damage Control right now.
Oh, for sure, especially with one in the snake. I don't think this snake is being played like exactly how it should be as far as this tournament is concerned. This snake is really good for cutting the field.
And Damage Control drops a body, but Revo 4 then dropped 2 bodies.
Oh.
So it's a 4-on-3 in favor of Damage Control right now. But Revo 4 does have Orange Mask Killer Dave Crump in the Dorito 3. And Orange Mask Killer eliminates the mirror guy right in front of him for Dorito 3. So now you're looking at a 3-on-3 with Damage Control heavy on the snake side right now. You can see Damage Control has these 2 back bunkers. Meanwhile, Revo did get into the Snake 1. So Revo 1 now has Snake 2, Dorito 3, and the Snake corner.
Oh, they know they're each other. They know they're there.
Snake battle, ladies and gentlemen, right in front of us.
Oh.
And Revo 4 wins that snake battle, so now it's a 3-on-2 in favor of Revo. Damage Control fills out to the back center. So you can see on your screen, it's just these 2 remaining players for Damage Control. They're gonna try to talk it up, communicate, stay crossed up. When we say stay crossed up, that means these 2 players will watch each other's backs. The back center player's looking at the snake, and the snake corner player's looking at the Dorito, trying to stop Dave Crump, but that's gonna be a tall task.
There's so many bunkers to hide on that D side. I mean, Crump can just have a field day over there, especially with 1 gun on him.
We're gonna check in on Crump. You can see Crump here on the Dorito 4 now for Damage Control, wrapping.
At this point, I mean, honestly, it's not even him that has to make the move. They need to kind of come up the center if they can break this
Yeah, that's
cross.
right. And you can see right here, as you're saying, that Revo has 2 players here in the 50 Snake outside brick and the Snake brick.
No, that center brick player needs to go up the middle, I think. He needs to break that cross. These 2 end guys need to sit there and hold them honest and let him work the middle.
Oh, and what a snapshot by number
there it
24
is.
on Revo. Now it's only a matter of time.
I don't know though. If you're too aggressive.
Well, here, that's how you end the that's how you eliminate the threat right there. Just run it down. So congratulations to Revo 4 getting a win for the first game of the day for them.
Hey, it's a good way to start.
Base.
Oh my!
And you could see Damage Control was doing all they could do to maintain that cross. But in that case, you were talking about Revo should push the middle, and I totally agree. But sometimes 1 snapshot will end it, right? The
for
snake
both
player,
sides,
yeah, snake player had 1 snapshot, and you're right. It could have been vice versa, but
If
Revo
you would have
won the
lost that
snap battle.
snap and then had him in the center of the field.
1
Mama
minute.
Dukes, yeah, there we go, Mama Dukes. Way to go, Revo 4. That's right, they got the win on that one.
Stop. They're over here
Home
trolling.
field, Roughnecks, you're home. 302 Destroyers, you're away.
Wait,
Nasty
we gotta see
Templars,
if we can get an angle on a mirror here. Not only do I see a hat.
The whole hood
Where's he at?
and wasted potential.
Man, I'm pretty sure I see blasters on his waist. I don't know if that was what I was seeing, but I definitely seen a sheriff's hat, and I may have seen some blasters.
Yeah, well, you know,
30 seconds.
Sheriff O'Mara runs a tight ship here at the NRPL.
I mean, he really does, though. I mean,
And thou shalt not cheat,
not in front of him.
or thou shalt receive thy penalty.
20 seconds.
And now we got another great game coming up. We got Roughnecks on the left, going against 302 Destroyers on the right. And for me personally, I'm a big-time 302
10
Destroyers fan.
seconds.
We've watched this team grow tournament by tournament, getting better every time. But they are going to have to deal with Eric White here on Roughnecks, burning out of the back center.
Game on.
Both teams get to Dorito 3 off the break, and it does look like it's a 5-on-5 right now.
5-on-5. This is actually quite Juarez on this layout at the moment.
Both teams absolutely rolling their guns right now, talking it up.
I think they're all just happy they made it. I mean,
I would agree. I would agree.
It's a hard layout, though. It's very open. It's very, especially in the center. A lot of big lanes.
We're going to check out the D side here. You can see Roughnecks player playing this Dorito, trying to find a kill. Meanwhile, his players in the center brick trying to stop any snake push that 302 may try to put together. And you can see here that this 302 player in the Snake Aztec he's going to have to deal with the player in the center brick stopping that move. Meanwhile, Roughnecks now have both center bricks, as you can see, and Snake 1. But 302 player does a good job of still getting into the Snake 1 despite the Roughnecks player trying to stop him.
I think this is going to be hard for them to break. They got a nice cross in the middle with the 2 bricks.
I'll tell you what's most interesting. It is still a 5-on-5.
Everyone is playing so well right now. Very tight, shooting their guns, not letting people go through lanes, not giving up lanes, which is important.
And now Roughnecks are in the Dorito 4.
We're basically just waiting for one team to make the first mistake at this point.
That's right.
They know where everyone is. Look, they're talking, they're listening.
And what I like about Roughnecks is both center brick players are playing off of each other. They're not both looking the same way. They're always both looking opposite ways. You can see Eric White here on Roughnecks trying to get a nice wrap shot, but I think he doesn't have the angle just yet. And it is still a 5-on-5.
Big moves from both
and
teams.
302 gets into the Dorito 4 despite the player looking that way.
Coming in.
We're going to check out the D-side action right now. We got 2 guys right in front of each other, as you can see. And then 302 gets a shot. 302 eliminated Roughneck Snake player and then bunkered out Roughneck's Dorito player. So just like that, 302's got the advantage. Wow. And just like that, 302's got the advantage big time. Roughnecks have 1 player left. You can see him here in the Dorito can, or Snakeside can, sorry. He's going to have to deal with a 302 pushing both Dorito and the Snake. 302 player smartly just ends this thing right now. There you go.
Base.
Crazy how long it was a 5-1-5, and then as soon as that one body dropped, it just literally, it was like a domino effect. Everyone just kind of fell behind.
That was an absolutely huge point for 302. 302 was facing both center bricks, Dorito 4 and Snake. And 302 didn't panic, didn't overreact.
Everyone, they shot their guns, shot their lanes. It just takes one mistake, and then it just kind of trickles down.
That was a great game by 302 Destroyers, and
Approved.
being that's the team that I like to see do well here, that's a great start to the day. And we got another good game coming up with Nasty Templars and Dizana Factory.
On the field, Nasty Templars, you're home. Dizana Factory, you're away. Hood, you're home. Wasted Potentials, you are away. In the hole, RBR Unleashed and Baltimore Revolution.
Huh?
Huh? You?
Yeah.
You just come. I'm not supposed to be doing. You're good. You're good. Let's get Ian in here, boys.
30 seconds.
I just didn't want to leave my man's alone.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah. What's up, Ian?
How you doing,
Good morning,
Kenny?
my friend.
Good morning.
20
Nice
seconds.
to see you here.
Better late than never.
Better late than never. Dylan couldn't come today, so we got Ian to fill in for the spot. No one else I'd rather be doing it with, brother. Nice to have you here. Thanks for making the
10
trip.
seconds.
We've had,
Thanks for having me.
my man, some very good paintball games thus far. And we're going to keep it going with Templars on the left and Dizana on the right.
Game on.
And you can see Templars making a nice big move to Dorito 3, clean. Meanwhile, Dizana, a little more conservative breakout with both teams 5 alive. And just like that, we're going to switch to the D side because you can see Templars already have Killer and Dorito 4.
Oh, and Templars dropping the body out of the Snake corner.
Templars player absolutely destroys the Dorito side temple.
Wow. Oh, and they answered back.
Dizana counter punches and then gets eliminated.
It is hard to even count the bodies getting killed right
Yeah,
now,
it
guys.
is, you're right.
We are trying to keep up with the action here, but every now and then you just gotta just look around.
But Templars now advancing into Dizana's Dorito 4.
This is a 3-on-1 situation.
That's right.
Do they know it? Hey, buddy, I'm on their side of the field. I think it's clear.
And you can see here, that is that. Templars putting in quick work for the first point of the Paint Wars for them.
Ace.
My goodness.
Isana had a really good move trying to counterpunch that first Dorito player, but they just
Yeah, he
Templars just
counterpunched,
came down
but
and
there was
ate it up.
what you like to see is, yeah, you're absolutely right. Dizana counterpunched, but Templars were right there. They eliminated that counterpunch threat and then took over the position. It's like chess, you know, you get someone eliminated, you want to fill that spot back as soon as you can.
Hardest thing ever is managing the chaos when bodies are just getting pulled
Right.
left or right. Everybody's playing like their own little game in their own world. And it's like you look around and you're like, oh, I'm the last guy alive here.
What just happened?
And it's not good to be the last guy alive in a Dorito corner either.
So
Tiny little cake.
next up, we're going to have Hood on your left and Wasted Potential on your right. And actually, we watched Wasted Potential's D5 team play yesterday, and they came in second place
30
with a
seconds.
controversial penalty. Ian, Wasted Potential was going to win the tournament, and one of their players got eliminated and talked as a dead player and got a minor to lose the tournament for their team.
We'll take it.
20 seconds.
It was, but it
take
was a
whatever
great,
you can get.
yeah, it was a great game to watch, but it was definitely controversial.
I see the sheriff down there. He
Yeah, Sheriff
Has
O'Mara.
his sheriff hat.
Sheriff O'Mara, yeah, Sheriff O'Mara. We might try to get him up for an interview if we can.
I know what he's gonna be for Halloween.
Game on.
Oh, snake off the break on both sides.
That's right. We're gonna switch to the overhead here because we got snake on snake action in the first 10 seconds of this game. Meanwhile, Hood drops 2 players off the break, 3 players, so now it's a 5-on-2 in favor of Wasted Potential.
Not good.
And this is the same player, Ian. This snake player right here in front of us for Wasted Potential absolutely balled out yesterday in the D5 tournament. And it looks like he's picking up right where he left off. This is interesting.
Just dropped a little bit. Ooh.
That player got shot right in front of Sheriff O'Mara. He had nowhere to hide.
Good communication out of
Yep.
Wasted Potential.
You can see
Telling the
number
snake
2
man
here.
Where that 3 guy is.
He's gonna wrap, and that's all she wrote. Very quick work for
Very
Wasted
clean,
Potential.
clean point for them. All 5 bodies alive.
That's how you like to start the
Ripped
tournament.
3 people apart off the break. Oh, let's all touch the buzzer.
Ace.
Wow, nice.
All right, so we would love to have get this chat rocking and rolling. I know it's
Hold it,
early.
crew.
Some people still haven't drank their coffee or still probably sleeping, but let's get this chat engaged like we did yesterday. It was really fun to have everybody talking to us. Put up who you're rooting for. Put up what players you want us to keep an eye out on which teams so we can call them out. Put up if you have any questions, if you got any questions about what you're watching.
1
If this is
minute.
your first time watching, there's no such thing as a bad question. We'll answer it, and a lot of people in the chat are good friends with everybody here. We'll answer any questions you have. And what we're trying to do today is get up to 150 viewers if we can. Yesterday we were at 100, so we'd like to, you know, increase that by 50% if we can.
And veteran militia.
Mumford & Sons waiting for Murder Inc. Paris Green. All right, we'll keep an eye out for that.
See, I understand you guys have more coverage this time too now.
Yeah,
right?
we do. And we got someone
cameras.
else out here calling out Dizana
30
Factory.
seconds.
Dizana's had some nice games, so we'll see if they can get it rolling. Dizana did drop their first game, so we'll see if they can turn it around.
Who do we got now? Is that
20 seconds.
We got RVR Unleashed and Baltimore Revolution going up today. Baltimore Revo 4, Chris Liberto. Mama Duke's giving us the call for Chris Liberto. Keep an eye out for
10
him.
seconds.
And we're going to switch back to the 2 box. Here we go. RVR Unleashed on your left, Baltimore Revolution on your right.
Game on.
RVR takes a full spread across the back line. My Baltimore Revo does get to snake 1.
Drop one body out of the D side.
Yep,
That snake player, he went off the break and then shot inside immediately.
Yep.
And shot that 2 guy.
you're absolutely right. That's good heads-up paintball.
Oh, and he missed that fill though. He missed that fill.
5-on-4 in favor of Baltimore Revolution right now.
Oh, the snake player's hammering that
5-on-3, and you're absolutely right. Snake player for Revo is going to work right now.
Looking inside, just taking those kills.
can see we do have snake on snake action right here. RVR did get into the snake one.
Ooh.
But RVR drops their other corner player. It's a 5-on-2, Ian?
5-on-2.
That doesn't bode well for
5-on-2.
RVR.
Do they know they're 5-on-2? That's the question.
Right. RVR does have the Dorito 4, and as I switch to him, he gets eliminated.
Ooh, 5-on-1.
So we're going to check out this snake player for RVR. It's likely going to get bunkered. He did catch the guy running down the Dorito side. Tactical retreat in play. I like that.
Wow. And it worked.
RVR player doing what he can do to try to save his team from this loss. But that was
good attempt. Good attempt.
a good attempt, absolutely.
If you take one with you, that's a success. Especially
Yeah, and he
5-on-1.
did. He did get one.
Two. He got
I got two. So,
oh, wow.
so that's his way of saying 2 of you are gonna have to clean yourselves off. Wasn't a 5-person win.
How you doing, man? Good morning.
So that's a good win for Baltimore Revo. And Ian, you had a good call. The snake player for Revo got in and instantly shot that D-side player for RVR.
That was a good look.
So it looks like someone had walked the field and knew his angle.
And he shot the film. He shot the home player running up the center too.
Mama Dukes, whoop whoop.
1 minute.
Well, so far the weather's good.
On the field, BAM, SAF, your home. Turf Boomers, your away. Damage Control, your
These dad
home.
are playing
Mumford.
together. That's
We'll
cool.
look for
Your
him.
way in the hole.
Look for the
Roughnecks.
father and son combo.
BAM,
That's cool.
Nice.
FG.
They're gonna have
We'd
a
like to
better
see that.
connection than probably most people playing together, father and son.
Your Instagram is it's my steak.
The
Your Instagram is it's my steak.
Yeah.
so we'll keep an eye out for that, Mumford and Sons. You said that's Murder Inc., right?
30
Eric.
seconds.
All
I
right.
work with my dad every day. I don't know what it would be like playing paintball with him.
Murder Inc.'s coming up in 4 games. But right now we got Banff SAF. So Banff has 2 teams here at the tournament.
20 seconds.
Or actually maybe 3. I shouldn't get ahead of myself. Definitely 2. And we saw Banff NFG have a crazy first point, which they won. So Banff SAF on your left going up against
10
Turf
seconds.
Boomers on your right.
Yeah, Terps.
Game on.
It's like,
Banff SAF
wow, coming in hot.
took the big bite with the center brick and the Dorito 3 and the Snake 1, but center brick did get eliminated 5-on-4 in favor of Terps. Nope, 4-on-4.
I guess it was that Dorito player that shot that snake corner.
Terps advance up to the snake
And Dorito,
insert bunker.
And his man's following him up.
That's right. You can see Terps making their secondary moves, filling up to the center brick or center temple.
Good. Into the snake now. Up another
Yeah,
Dorito.
Terps making nice moves simultaneously together.
Nice, quick bumps. Put him in and go. Oh, we lose another guy. Banff lose another one.
Banff player got shot by the Dorito player on the Terps.
We are 3-on-4 situation.
But Banff Ian does have Dorito 4. And the snake player eliminates the Terp player for Banff, or for the Terps. Now it's 3-on-3.
3-on-3.
And you can see this Dorito action right in front of you.
Just got clipped by the snake.
He got shot by the snake player in Snake 1. You can see right here for Terps, that player in the snake just eliminated the snake player.
That snake one
for
has
Banff.
a lot of shots on the inside.
Yeah, he did. He executed that shot well.
Now we're going to see the same situation. The snake one on Banff is now playing that Dorito 4 player. Oh, and
Wow.
he takes out the snake. Snake
3-on-1.
player's making a move.
Let's see if this guy can do it. We see people come into the snake insert when they're down bodies. Let's see if he can make something of it. Sheriff O'Mara calling him clean.
It's a bounce.
Banff player's gonna get very tight, very fast.
Hopefully that temple blocks him out from that Dorito move.
turf player for Dorito side trying to end this right now. It's a good point for the Terps.
Base.
So Banff SAF had an aggressive breakout just like their other team, Banff NFG, but Banff SAF lost their center brick player on the break and then lost somebody shortly thereafter. So basically it was a 5-on-3 in the first 10 seconds.
You know, you usually wonder why guys staying in Snake 1, not moving up the field. This field, it proves that you got a lot of shots from Snake 1.
Yeah, Snake 1 does have good shots. What we were watching yesterday was some teams were doubling up the Snake, keeping a guy in Snake 1 shooting inside and then letting the other Snake player advance up. So we'll see if people try to incorporate that into their game plans today. But that's a good win for Terps. Good win for Terps, first game of the tournament.
1 minute.
It doesn't matter how much you practice
On the
the
field,
layout. You
damage
come out
control,
to a
you're
tournament,
home.
you're changing
Veteran
things up.
militia,
Yeah, there's
you're
gonna be
away.
some
adjustments.
changes.
You're going to
Absolutely.
see some
You're
teams
home,
playing
Banff.
stuff way
NFG,
differently
you're
than what
away.
you practice.
Absolutely.
Nasty Templars and
It's
Murder
about
Inc. You're
how you
home.
can make those adjustments on the fly. It's like, all right, guys, let's not get one-dimensional here. Let's
Right.
think outside the box. What can we do? What can we change?
So what do we got up now, Ian? We got Damage Control on your left coming up against Veteran Militia. Both these teams lost their first games to other opponents, so you know they're both going to be hungry to
30
try to come
seconds.
out and get a win. And if we got any fans in here for any of these teams, please throw your team's name out there. Let us know what players you're rooting for.
20 seconds.
I got my slimming belt on. I know it's gonna rain. I don't want to be miserable later.
10 seconds.
Switching to the 2-box.
Game on.
Damage Control running guns all the way to Dorito 3. And then fills the center brick.
That breakout is going to shut that snake.
Absolutely. So what you can see is on the box on the right, that player for Veteran Militia in that Snake Aztec is going to have to deal with the Damage Control player in the center brick, shooting that lane.
I think he knows he's there. I'm not sure. Is that who he's playing? Yeah. Ooh.
Veteran Militia drops a player.
Oh, he's coming off that lane. That means fill that snake.
That's right. But you can see right here, the player for Damage Control is over top of the Snake insert bunker, rolling the gun, feeling confident.
And he makes a big bump to the field.
Hello! Dives
Uh-oh.
smoothly into their Snake.
We call that touchdown.
Let's see what he does, what kind of work he does with this positioning, Ian.
Oh, he's got a body.
There's
hanging
one
out.
kill. There's 2 kills.
2.
Does he make it a
One, 2.
third?
Oh,
Wow.
was that a third? That was a third.
Yeah. That looks like last name Thomas 777 putting in work right now for Damage Control.
And a little extra. That was.
Yeah, you got to give Thomas credit on Damage Control. The first 2 kills were relatively easy. He had both players' backs. The third kill, the guy was waiting for him. Thomas came out and
Yeah.
put 1 ball in him.
Yeah, that was a really mean fill.
Base.
I'm just going to fill up here and shoot through
That
the
was
bodies. No big deal.
Yeah, that was number 777 putting the squad on his back on that one.
That was an interesting breakout, too. He went to the God. Do you call that the God or do you call the Temple the God? What do,
Well,
we got
I
two
think
guys,
I'm
don't we?
saying snake insert, you know,
Snake
because
insert,
the
oh,
viewers might not know the.
Well, we got like 2 snake inserts
1 minute.
on this field.
On the field, Roughneck, your home. Bam NFG, your way. Nasty Templars, your home. Murder Inc., your way. And the whole Rude Boys
Mumford and
and
Sons
Hoods.
found out they're sitting parish, idiots. Now. Nah, you're good. We've got owner-operator John Atkins in the booth with us. If you got any questions, throw them up here.
30
Or
seconds.
complaints. Or
Or,
complaints.
yes, or complaints. Yeah, the suggestion box for NR Paintball is on top of one of the posts. Just put the
20
any notes you have
seconds.
in there.
You have to fill Dylan's shoes today.
Oh,
A lot
God.
of unreals you have
Yeah,
to
you
say.
got
Just don't call me daddy. Unreal.
10 seconds.
Switching to the 2 box, we got Roughnecks and Banff NFG. This is going to be a good one.
Oh, let's see what Eric White's got.
Game on.
Makes the snake clean.
NFG does get to the snake off the break. Roughnecks with a more conservative breakout, just rolling the guns, but they didn't burn anybody doing it. We got AJ the Boss about to get a 5-pack. It's being called. We'll see. Roughnecks make simultaneous fills to the snake corner and to the center brick, but do drop a body. 5-on-4 in favor of Banff. Eric White fills out to the snake side can. Roughnecks really talking it up right now, identifying the bodies. You can see Banff gets to the Dorito 3 and instantly the Roughnecks center brick player switches to look Dorito side.
Banff drops the body of the snake side.
That's right, but Banff does have a player here in the snake 3 right now. Roughnecks player in the center brick looking at the snake.
Get low and go.
Banff player goes right all the way to their end.
That's great. Look.
Hello, 6 in your bag.
Bye-bye.
But Banff just got a penalty.
Sorry, Eric.
Eric White just got smoked. But this is interesting. Banff is on their side of the field. Roughnecks don't seem to know it, and the Roughnecks player picks it up. Yeah.
A little
Wow.
on top.
What an interesting point that was.
That was a great move by that snake player to make something happen. I mean, he was in enemy territory.
You got to think though, if Banff hadn't got a minor,
Yes.
Yeah.
I think they might have had that one.
Close that game.
But nonetheless, Roughnecks get the dub.
Point approved.
So that's Roughnecks had dropped their first game, so that's good for them to get a win. And Banff NFG won their first game, so they're going to be, looking to get back on the winning side of things.
1 minute.
Next up, we're going to have 2 powerhouse teams with Nasty Templars and Murder Inc.
Rude Boys and Hood, you're up
We've
next.
seen both Nasty Templars and Murder Inc. competing for first and second. So both these teams know what it is to be there. Both these teams have solid rosters. This is going to be a good matchup.
Yeah, I mean,
for
that
the
last
beginning of the
Templars
day.
game was pretty intense. See if they can keep that fire in them.
30 seconds.
Dude, he must, like I said, he must have been through the gap before I got through.
He just went, Eric, he went all the way right away.
20 seconds.
Ate you up.
Oh, hi, Eric.
Sad Boys was only D5. Yeah, I believe so, Southside Dre. I believe so. And we watched Sad Boys play
10
some ball
seconds.
yesterday, too. We got Murder Inc. on the left and Templars on the right.
Game on.
Or sorry. Templars on the left, Murder Inc. on the right. Murder Inc. goes Dorito 4 off the break. We're going to check out this D side.
Body. We're up to this Dorito 40.
Dorito 40.
Snake 3?
Yep.
Ooh. Almost gets a piece of that Dorito player.
Wow. Templars just dropped
Templars
3
is
bodies.
Down. Oh, man.
4
It
bodies.
is now 5-on-1.
Murder Inc.'s just honestly putting in quick work on Templars right now. Just 1 player left.
Please stay in your bunker.
Let's see if he can do something with it. That's Coy and Dorito 1, but he's coming up on 5-on-1. Coy's a heck of a player, but this is too tall of a task.
Oh, wow. That was a quick one.
Yeah, Murder Inc., they, I was looking on their side of the field. Did Templars get a penalty, or did they just have 3
I
guys
don't
shot
know.
at the same time?
I didn't see a penalty.
Yeah, so I think Murder Inc. just had on-point lanes and shooting right there.
Base.
My goodness. Murder Inc. had lost their first game, so obviously they were coming out looking for blood, get back on the winning
Point
side of
approved.
things. Next up, we're going to have Rude Boys and
1
Hood.
minute.
OG Frank Green out there
Rude
somewhere.
Boys, you're home.
We don't know. It all happened so fast, couldn't see anything.
Hood, you away.
We like those kind of games, Ian,
About damn
because the day
Rude
progresses
Boys home.
forward.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
things like that.
Annapolis 18-2, you are home. RVR, Unleashed, you're away. OG Chokehold and Banff SAF, you're in the hole.
Rude Boys making their way out to the left side of the field. Now, we were talking about it. Rude Boys is in contention to not only win this tournament, but also win the
30
series
seconds.
championship. We had some inside intel telling us that if Rude Boys place top 10, I believe, they win the series.
Oh, wow.
So, or something of that nature. So, yeah, I mean, as long as they...
20 seconds.
But you know they're not thinking about that. They're thinking
No,
about
they
let's
want that
get
number
let's
one.
get the win, right? But first they got to deal with Hood on their right.
I'm having a hard time
10
seeing the
seconds.
home player on Hood. He's wearing turf camo.
I think it's part of the
Oh,
plan.
I see it HK.
Game on.
Interesting, unorthodox move by Hood to get to the Snake 2. But Tyler Wen, 77, straight up killer.
Drops the body on the B side.
Check out this action, ladies and gentlemen. Tyler Hood right here. Tyler Wen right. Oh, they saw each other. Hello.
Good morning.
That was a great play by both Snake players, instantly realizing there's a guy right in front of me.
There you are.
That was interesting. Meanwhile, Rude Boys have a player in Dorito 4 and spread to the Snake corner, while Hood did fill the Snake 1.
Here's that Snake 1, Dorito 4 shootout.
Yep.
Okay, I think Rude Boy's playing it smart. He's like, I'm not going to play this Snake 1 player. We're up on bodies. I need to play this wire. And he kills a Dorito. Ooh, and a minor on Hood.
Wow. You hate to see it.
That's not good.
You hate to see it.
Now, what? We are 4-on-1. 4-on-1.
Yeah, 4-on-1. He's in a very precarious position right now, but he chooses to advance. I like it.
Stay alive.
He's thinking to himself, man,
Hide.
someone just hit the buzzer. Don't let what happened about to happen
Blow
to
the
me.
whistle. Blow the whistle.
Oh, and Trent gave him, as I count, 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yes.
Yikes.
Pace.
4 yellow dots.
But that's the team captain for Rude Boys, Trent, letting the people know that
We're here.
Rude Boys is here to inflict pain.
Point approved.
Next up, we're gonna have. Oh, thank you. Cheers. Appreciate y'all. Thank you. That's my boys, 302 Destroyers, getting me a hat. I'll wear it when they play, because I can't wear it when they're not
1
playing.
minute.
But when they're playing, I'm gonna wear it.
On the field, Annapolis 18-2, you're home. RVR Unleashed, you're away.
Yep.
OG Chokehold, you're home. Banff SAF, you are away.
Now, here we have
Baltimore Revo 4,
Annapolis
and Waste
A-Team
Potential.
2 going against RVR Unleashed. Now, what do you know about Annapolis A-Team 2, Ian?
It's been a long year. It's been a long year. They are hungry. They want this one. As you can see, their D5 team won yesterday.
30 seconds.
They've been putting in a lot of work here lately. We've been working with
Yeah, full disclosure, Ian is affiliated with the Annapolis A-Team operation, an organization, so just
so you know where my money's at.
20
full
seconds.
disclosure on that one.
A lot of roster changes.
But yeah, congratulations to your D5 team yesterday. They
Yeah,
definitely, they had a win as the other team got a
10
penalty.
seconds.
But at the end of the day,
A win's
they got
a
the
win, man.
That's right.
Doesn't matter if it's a minute or by a mile.
John Garrar's asking, we'll answer that Garrar on the next break.
Let's go, 18.
Game on.
A-Team on your left, RVR on your right.
Is he cleaned? Oh, they lose their snake player.
Red
All
Mask
right,
Killer for
4-on-4.
A-Team gets eliminated.
4-on-4.
But RVR does have the snake.
It looks like Cole made a nice move to the D3.
RVR advances the snake 3 now, looking for a kill on the Dorito 3 player.
Body.
Okay, so what are we looking at, Ian? A 5-on-2 or 4-on-2?
5-on-3. No, it's 4-on-3.
4-on-3, and RVR is quickly advancing up the field. You can see the player advancing to A-Team Snake now.
Good.
And he's gonna get an easy kill in the back center. That's easy money. Only 2 bodies left now for A-Team.
They gotta cross it up.
And you can see the A-Team player here in the corner, and the A-Team player in the Dorito. And if you look on the right corner of your screen, you can see the RVR player in A-Team Snake trying to shoot that Dorito player for A-Team.
Oh, 18 answers back.
Yeah, someone got a nice shot on him.
My side of field.
That's right.
They answered back with 2 kills. It is now 2-on-2, guys. It was 2-on-4. Now it's 2-on-2. Can they just dig in and hold it off? They're getting really quiet out there. Both teams.
That's right, and you can see RVR has this snake insert bunker in the center temple, while A-Team has that snake corner in the Dorito 3.
Ooh, nope.
And just like that, 2-on-1. But it's not over yet. A-Team needs to eliminate this player in the snake insert bunker. We're going to stay focused on this player for RVR to see what he can do on a 2-on-1.
This is when they need to talk. They need to find out what is going on.
Yeah, you don't want to hear the crickets in the cars driving in the parking lot in a 2-on-1.
Gotta get in the game.
There you go.
There we go.
And just like that, they do it.
Boom. That was a nail biter.
Yeah.
Enemy territory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I'm
Trying to do too much.
if I'm
Trying to do too
RVR
much.
and I'm looking over that point and I'm talking to my snake player, I'm saying, hey, you did a great job of getting to their snake. You did a great job of shooting the back center player. But when you come up and see the Dorito player for AZ,
Stay on him.
stay
Keep the
on
pressure
that.
on
Don't
him.
let go of that.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
keep the pressure on him.
Absolutely.
You're already in a great spot. You made a good move. Don't give it away and try
Right.
to do too much.
But you'd rather make that mistake now in the early rounds of the prelims and later on in the day. Hopefully he gets that intel from his coach or team, and they.
Yeah,
1
in
minute.
A-Team, they dug in. They
Follow
dug
the field,
in.
OG
They played a
chokehold
2-1.
your
I
own.
think I was wrong.
Bam,
It was a
SAF your
2-on-5.
way. Bravo 4, your
Yeah, it
home.
was
Wasted
2-on-5 or
potential, your
2-on-4.
way.
Now
Rio
RVR,
Team Destroyers and Baltimore Revolution.
yeah, they had that one. They were in the driver's seat on that one.
Yeah.
Lying out on the links. I was on the links on Friday. I played Friday. I played Friday. It's gonna rain
rain
today.
later.
Yeah.
That's why.
I wish I was on the links. I saw you were out in the links with Mike
30
Kerr.
Oh yeah,
seconds.
man. Out at Cardinal Creek. It was a long day of golf.
Cardinal
We
Creek.
weren't
where's
playing
that?
best ball, Kenny, so it was a little bit more rough for me.
20 seconds.
Playing with Kerr's clubs.
Nice. All right, so we're gonna have Chokehold on the left and Banff SAF on the right coming up here.
10 seconds.
Banff SAF on your right, Chokehold on the left.
Game on.
Banff SAF with an early start.
Almost lost 2 guys.
Well, they did. The Banff player
Yeah,
got
they did.
burned. 5-on-3 in favor of Chokehold. Banff in a precarious position to start off.
That snake's moving to the 50.
Yep. You can see him coming in. We've seen him putting in work here, so let's see if he can keep it going. Now, Banff does make a nice move to get out to the snake corner. That's going to keep this snake player a little more honest.
I want to see him crawl, go to the inside of that snake.
Yeah, that would be an interesting move.
Look, we got
But at the same time, they're in no rush. You know, they're up 5-on-3. Oh, ask and you shall receive. Ian, hello.
Here we go. Wow.
We hope you guys got to see that. Both players shot each other
That was a
laying
good
down.
trade. That was a good trade.
Not something we get to see a lot.
I saw it coming. Release a Dorito, and
And
that's
that's quick work for Chokehold.
that's a shame. They almost lost 2 by jumping the box. 1 came back, tagged
And that's
up.
quick work for
And
Chokehold.
they still lost 2 off the break with that burn on the 2 sides, the 2 bunker. I guess we would call it a baby.
Yeah, baby, snake insert. All right, so now it is 9. It's almost 9 o'clock. So now we need to start getting the viewers up. So if you friends or family, whatever, it's gonna be not the best weather Sunday, and you're just
1
gonna
minute.
hang out and watch football. Have your laptop up.
On the
We're
field,
streaming
Bravo
this as
4,
well.
your home.
We'll be here.
You can watch
We have a
football
tent.
and paintball. What a great day.
Yep.
Crack a beer,
Rio
make
Team
a sandwich,
Destroyers, your
whatever.
home. Baltimore
Be a nice
Revolution,
day,
your
hang
way.
in.
In the whole
safe.
Diana Factory and Turk Boomers.
But we, again, we're trying to shoot for 150 today if we can get it, and the only way we do that is with your guys' help. And you say, why do you care about the viewership? Because we're trying to grow this paintball series, okay? And we're starting to see teams from Pittsburgh, New York, Virginia. We had a Florida team. I mean, we're trying to grow this
30
tournament
seconds.
series. And the only way you get growth is with a grassroots movement, right?
Paintball greater than football.
That's what. Yeah, but you
Hey,
can
I
still
like
have
that.
the football on, just have the paintball on.
I
you know?
agree.
But we need
20
everybody's
seconds.
help.
Set your lineup.
Yikes! I got a couple guys injured. I got to keep an eye on. But next up, we're going to have
10
Baltimore Revo
seconds.
4 and Wasted Potential.
Game on.
Take off the brake.
There's our boy for Wasted Potential getting into the snake.
Oh, we lost Lewis on the left. Both teams dropped the body.
Yep, looking at him.
4-on-4.
Yep, 4 on 4. And now this will be a good game. We got 2 standout players. Orange Mask Killer Dave Crump.
They lost another one. 4-on-3.
And number 2 for Wasted Potential, but Revo's rapidly advancing up the field right now.
Losing Dorito guy too.
Man, Revo just putting in quick work on this point.
The
Dave-
chaos I was talking about earlier.
Dave Crump's still hanging out in the corner. He's like, my team's got this one. I don't got to do anything special.
I hear something.
I know something you don't know. 2 in the back.
Blop.
Oh,
Blop.
oh, he almost shot 2 of his own guys.
Yeah.
Revo player couldn't believe it went so
Little
fast.
trigger happy. Sorry to hear about your knee.
Base.
So that's Revo 4 getting the dub over Wasted Potential. All right, now we got my boys coming up, so I'm gonna put my hat on. We got 302 Destroyers coming up against Baltimore Revolution. This is gonna be a good one. 302 is a team representing Delaware.
Oh, I think I gotta have to.
Are you a 302 fan?
Yeah.
1 minute.
On the field,
we go.
302 Destroyers are home.
302 is a team that we've been watching. They always got the same players coming out, so you know their organization has continuity. All right, they're not always inserting players, trading players, losing players, gaining. It's always the same guys, more or less.
It's good.
And, you know, when they first came out here, they didn't make Sunday, the first few, I don't believe, but you saw them progress. Almost every point they got a little bit better. And now they're at a point where yesterday their D5 team made it into the
30
quarters or
seconds.
semis.
It's awesome.
And now the D4 team, and I see here the Snake player for 302 was playing in the black jersey, was playing on the D5 team yesterday, so obviously
20 seconds.
You like to see that.
Yeah.
Too. You don't want to see a bunch of people just picking up bodies trying to win a tournament. You want to see a group just stick together,
Exactly.
work together,
Exactly.
learn together.
and that's what
Keep
302
moving.
is
10
doing.
seconds.
But they are going to have a formidable opponent, and we are partisan, just, you know, we can't affect the game up here. Let's go 302!
Thanks for that.
Game on.
Damn.
302
Bodies.
does lose their Snake attacker, but they do get to Dorito 3 off the break.
2 bodies.
Yep. 5 on 3 in favor of Baltimore Revolution right now. And you can see here for 302, they got both back center bunkers in Dorito 3, while Baltimore
stuck in
Revolution
that.
has Snake
Can't get
1,
stuck in
Snake
the back
insert.
field.
Oh, and the 302 player gets eliminated trying to make a move.
Yeah, he was not in a good position at that can. We were just moving up too fast, got way too wide on him. So 2 on 5.
Yeah, not a good
See if they
position
can
for
dig
302.
in right now. Come on, guys. Oh, got clipped in the pack. He felt it.
Snake player on Baltimore Revo had a nice shot on the 302 player in the Dorito.
I don't think he's gonna wear that extra pod next game.
Nope. And now the infamous 5-on-1. All right, well 302 caught the L right there, but it's a long tournament. If they lose again with wearing the hat, I'm not going to wear the hat anymore because
Yeah.
I'm a superstitious person. I don't want to start jinxing stuff. All right, next up we're going to have Diana Factory going against Terp Boomers. We watched Terp get a win the last time they played.
Whoa. Announcers need to be Anybody can give us hats.
1
We'll
minute.
wear whatever hats you guys give us, alright?
On the field, Diana Factory, your home. Turp Boomers.
Yeah, Revo 4
away.
beat Wasted Potential
Metal
Marmaduke
Militia, your home.
2 games
Hood, your
ago.
away. In the hole, BAMF, NFG, and RBR Unleashed.
And Diana's, they didn't. Well, I think they were the last one, but they missed one of these tournaments, so it's nice to see them out here. And they actually have one of the female players out here in the tournaments, Liz, and we've seen her put in some
30
serious
seconds.
work against some of the guys out
Yeah,
here. So I mean, it's
definitely.
paintball's anybody can play paintball. You don't have
Yep.
to be, you know, a certain age or a certain size or a certain gender. You can be anybody and play paintball and have
20
a blast.
Yeah,
seconds.
my buddy Mike always says 5 guys with guns. Now that could be 4 guys, 1 girl, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
5 people with guns.
And you know, there's teams out there that are all girls teams.
yeah.
10 seconds.
That compete all across the world. So I mean, you know, it's paintball is
For everybody.
anybody and everybody.
Game on.
Wow.
Diana loses a player off the break. Right now, 5-on-4 in favor of Terps, and Terps quickly get to the Dorito 3. You can see here on your screen, that's Liz in the snake corner for Diana. Diana's got 4 bodies spread across the back. Meanwhile, Terps get into the snake 1. And you can see Terps here got a spread across the back
Snake
line.
now.
And we got snake 1 versus snake 1.
She's keep up.
Liz gets to the snake 2. But Terps advance up to Dorito 4.
Be careful.
And then Diana counters to Dorito 3. And Diana player gets eliminated in the Dorito. So now it's a 5-on-3 in favor of Terps.
Is that Dorito? Oh, I was gonna say.
Liz tried to get into the snake 3, but she
That
didn't
Dorito
realize.
4 was
Yeah, there was a
looking
player in
inside.
Dorito 4. Now Terps are just.
Not good. Oh,
Terp player in the snake here
this
is.
is 5-on-1 now.
Hey, this Diana player says, hey,
Nope,
oh,
take
I'm gonna
some
come
with
down.
me.
Yeah. We're gonna
You like
lose,
it,
but I'm
you
gonna
like
bunker
it.
you.
But we want to see it.
And that's a good win for Terps.
Yeah, 2 in a row. 2 in a row for Terps.
This guy saying the girl from Rejects yesterday smoked me. I was watching her play yesterday on the D5 team. She had some nice shots out there.
Point approved.
All right, we're rocking and rolling.
Quick games.
Yeah, games are moving quick. There's some really cool action going on. So, again, please let's get the viewership up. Let your family,
1
friends, let the people know.
On the field.
Share it on social
Veteran
media.
Militia, you're home. Hood, you are away.
Because with
Band
all these
NFG,
players
you're
here,
home. RVR Unleashed,
the
you're
network
away.
of friends and family
Murder Inc.
connected with
and
each
Band
player.
SAF, you're in the hole.
I'd like to have 1,000 viewers, but you know I can't get ahead of
Let's start
myself. Gotta start small.
All right, so we got Hood on the right, and we got Veteran Militia on the left.
Right. Could you think about it, especially with today's day and age and what's going on in the world? You know, paintball is an outdoor sport. Okay, you're going to be
30
outside the
seconds.
whole time. When you're playing, you're socially distanced. It's a great sport to play in 2020.
And you're wearing a mask.
And you're wearing a mask,
It's
right.
acceptable.
What's up, we link up
20
3DS.
seconds.
All right, so we're going to have Hood on the right, Veteran Militia on the left.
10
By Lou Blue.
seconds.
It's by Lou Blue H Encino. Let's see what these guys can do off the break.
Game on.
Snake OTB for Hood.
Yep. And look at that. Veteran Militia doubling the Snakeside can, then he fills out.
They are going snake heavy on the side. And the Hood drops the body off the D side.
That's right. You can see here, Veteran Militia has both the snakes stacked up, the snake insert and the snake 1. Meanwhile, Hood has snake 1, now crawling to snake 2 and the corner. We're going to go to the overhead view.
Hood loses another person on the D side.
Hood player is in the snake trying to get the crossfield shot, but
And it's like, you see so many bodies go snake side for Veteran Militia, so you think Hood could be able to match that, but just because there's that many people on that side doesn't mean they're not putting their guns on the D side.
Yeah,
They
shooting
have their
across
draw
field.
shot. It's that snake side can.
and
that
what a
just keeps
play!
chopping
What a
people
shot
up.
by the snake player,
Yeah, that was great.
eliminating Veteran Militia's Dorito.
That snake side can shot another Hood player. That's 3 bodies, I think, for him. Snake's looking to make something happen.
And the veteran militia player made a nice move to the center brick. Now all of a sudden the Snake player is in a very tight position.
Yes, he's got to stay low with that gap.
That was a great move by the veteran militia player to get to the center brick. And Hood fills up to the center Snake brick. I like this move too. So now they're right next to each other, crossed up. They can communicate and protect each other.
Watch man.
Look at that. You got three bodies within a 20-foot diameter of each other.
It's a bunker move, maybe.
There's a lot of action right here in front of us right now. Got a down-the-wire battle action going on between the two Snake players. Oh, we got an inside move. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
hello.
Wow.
That's twice now we've seen this Hood player involved in very unique situations in the Snake.
Yeah, I like it. I love the creativity.
Yeah.
It's not a
That's what we call a Cyclops in paintball, when you look out and get shot in between your eyes.
Flop in the face. Good point. I like the way
Wow.
Veteran Militia played that.
That was...
They had that snake side can looking Dorito's side the whole time. I didn't even see what colored mask he was wearing. Oh, it's blue. Cool. He just looked that way the whole time. I think he chopped up 3 bodies.
Yeah, that's
I'm
having a
not
plan
mistaken.
and sticking to it.
Yeah, exactly.
Point approved.
I love it when a plan comes together, Kenny.
Absolutely. So we're seeing some very unique Snake situations going on with players being right next to each other and not realizing it until they see each other. And that's what you get at the NRPL. You get really fun layouts to play on.
Watching it on the stream is just, that's cool. That's good paintball.
1 minute.
Yeah.
That's what you want to see.
This Hood player
On the
saying,
field,
man, this Snake
Bam,
is crazy.
your home.
Because he was involved in where they were both
Unleash
laying
your
down
Do I
as well.
jump over? Do I crawl? Like, I'll try it all. Screw it.
And SAF, you are way in the hole. Damage control and wasted potential.
Right, so Banff on the left. Who do we got on the right?
We're going to have Banff NFG and RVR Unleashed. If you guys have any questions, comments, observations, considerations, please put them in the comments. We'd love to stay engaged with the viewers. If you're rooting for anybody or have any players you
30
want us to keep
seconds.
an eye out, let us know. And again, there's no reason you can't stream the NRPL and still watch your Sunday football or whatever it is. Maybe there's golf
It's called
on,
20
multitasking.
seconds.
tennis, or whatever. I mean, in theory, you could be reading a book and watch this, you know? Just kinda check in. But more importantly, be viewing.
10 seconds. Game on.
RVR and Banff both go Snake off the break successfully.
Wow, he's still pushing. Still pushing. Up to the snake 3.
That's right. Now RVR did get into the center brick and now goes all the way to their Dorito 4.
Yes.
We're going to switch to the D side. You can see the RVR player getting checked by the ref right
We have
now.
a touchdown on both RVR players.
But we do also have Snake action right in front of us, ladies and gentlemen. Banff player, hello.
Hello. Excuse me.
But yet RVR has a player in Banff's Dorito 4.
I think he knows it.
You can see the Banff player probing. He gets another kill. That's 2 kills now for the Banff player in the Snake. And then he gets toasted by the...
I tried to get out way
Center
too
Temple
wide
player.
to try to shoot around that cake at that corner.
Let's get back to the D side here. You can see the player still in Banff's Dorito 4. Here, we're gonna switch here to the. You can see this Banff player in the Snake corner doing what he can do,
Playing
trying to
tight.
hold it down. Yeah. And here RVR talking it up. They got a good spread. This player's fighting the 3-on-1 as best he can. Oh, what a nice
snap.
little snap. Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw that on the webcast, but
Came out.
player
2 shots.
hitting the buzzer right now just had a
Connection.
beautiful left-handed snap. Let's switch here.
Oh, we got a watcher from Italy. Wow.
Naples, Italy. Beautiful. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate
And we
you.
have another one all the way from the McDonald's
Drive-thru.
drive-thru. Yes.
Point approved.
And I'm with you, Mama Dukes, watching your son play paintball for sure. And thanks for tuning in from Naples. I would assume Italy's, I don't know for sure, 7 hours, 6 hours ahead, something like that, maybe 8, I don't know.
The nighttime, yeah.
1 minute.
Thanks for tuning in from Naples. What time is it there, just out of curiosity?
Yeah, let us know.
I would assume it's, I don't know.
What's the
4?
weather like there, too?
On the field, Murder Inc. Your
We had
home.
somebody watching from
Bam
Madrid
SAF
and
your
from
way.
Ireland. Madrid, Spain, and
wow.
Ireland
Control
yesterday
your
as
own.
well.
Think about
Waste
paintball,
and
man.
potential
We're
your
what?
way.
Oh, 6 hours
6
ahead.
hours.
Next,
Sweet.
Baltimore Revolution, you're in the hole.
Paintball is
Thanks for tuning in,
worldwide.
Kim Timber. Yeah, I mean, it's played on every continent except for Antarctica. You consider Antarctica a continent?
30 seconds.
You can see paintball guns not working in Antarctica.
Yeah. Yeah, I would agree. The paint probably wouldn't shoot too well either.
No. Do you ever freeze your paintballs?
20 seconds.
All right, so Murder Inc. on the left, and we got Banff on the right. Murder Inc. had a
10
really
seconds.
nice point last time.
Oh, Murder Inc. had about a 30-second point last time. You're absolutely right. All right, shout out to John Benson. Let's see what he does out here.
Oh, it's rainy in Italy.
Game on.
It's gonna be rainy here too.
Yeah.
Oh, and Murder Inc. goes Dorito 4 up the break again.
Yeah,
And to
they
the Snake 3, and to the
dropped
center
snake
brick.
one. Oh my god.
Murder Inc. out here just straight
Great.
hooping right now with some super
that's
aggressive
2
game
kills.
plans.
2 kills already.
Now you can see Banff NFG player in the center tower. Oh, and he
3
just got
kills.
clapped up. Well, usually we see him thwart the snake attack. That time he got thwarted. Man, Murder Inc. just running and gunning, and he got a little aggressive. Got shot trying to make a big move.
Oh,
Murder Inc. player playing this snake masterfully.
that's it. Wow. What's our time? What's our time?
My goodness, Murder Inc. looking smooth and
think they found
deadly
their
out here
groove.
right now.
Base.
All right, we'll look out for John Benson on Veteran Militia. I'll note that. My goodness. And we watched Murder Inc.
Point
Murder
approved.
Snake player is Brad. Yeah, Brad just had himself a point. I'm gonna write this stuff down so I can call it as the day goes on.
1 minute.
All right, so we got Damage Town on the left.
Damage control.
On the field, damage control,
Damage
your
control
home.
from Damage Town.
Waste the potential of Johnny Hunt, you are away. Roughnecks, your home. Baltimore Revolution,
Yeah,
your way.
Brad just had himself. He played that snake beautifully. That was very well played. And what's interesting is Murder Inc. gave Banff a taste of their own medicine. Usually that's the kind of stuff Banff does. Dorito 4, center brick, Snake 3 off the break. But Murder Inc. got the young killers
This is
out
an
there.
aggressive field.
Yeah, that was really fun to watch.
30 seconds.
See, that's why we got to be sharing this. You don't get to see, this is a unique sport to watch. Seeing these kind of athletes and players make these moves with paintball markers. It's chess with guns,
20
ladies and
seconds.
gentlemen. Chess with guns. I think Murder Inc.'s averaging 35-second points
10
right now.
seconds.
Cool. That's what we want to see.
That's right. Wasted potential on your right, damage control on your left.
Game on.
Waste potential in the snake off the break. MP3.
Yep. 5-on-5 right now.
Oh,
You can see the damage control player in that center temple now fill into the center brick. He's gonna watch this snake side,
he's got tabs on him.
and what he's gonna try to do is stop this snake player for wasted potential from getting further up the field.
Waste potential's trying to. Oh! In the barrel. Barrel counts hit.
Barrel counts hit. Barrel hits count. And just like that, it's a 5-on-3 in favor of damage control.
No, and they lose another one for waste potential. They lose their home player.
And you can see on the D side here, damage control in absolute control right now.
They lose one body, 2 bodies.
Oh, but the Dorito
Yeah,
side
3 on
player
2.
for wasted potential got a nice shot on the center brick.
3 on 2 now. Now it's 3 on 1.
And we'll check out this wasted potential player. Yeah, Adam Hunt, number 2, was absolutely balling yesterday.
Yep, that's it. That snake corner.
But damage
is
control
not a
gets
good
the
place
dub.
to hide.
And you see this player coming down for damage control right now to hit the buzzer. He is running and gunning to the Dorito 3. And when we say running and gunning, what that means is, so if you're gonna go to a bunker, you have two ways to do it, right? You can just sprint to the bunker and just run as fast as you can and dive into it. Or you can run while also shooting your gun, right?
Playing behind your gun.
Right, and that does
Love it.
two things. One, you're gonna be a little bit bigger of a target because instead of running low, you're kind of have your gun up, your arms are up, but also you're probably not gonna be as fast. Maybe you're a step or two slower. But the counter to that is you are now shooting back at the bad guy shooting at you.
Keeping pressure on them.
Right.
They don't get to just sit cozy and shoot it
Right. And you see a lot of high-level pros and high caliber players running gun where they go.
Yeah.
So that damage control player obviously has got himself some game to be running and gunning to the D3 every point. But if I'm playing against damage control and I'm scouting these teams and watching what they like to do, I'm making sure we try to burn that guy because he's going to be running taller and not as fast.
Yeah, put some guns on.
And he's saying to himself, yeah, please shoot at me because I'm going to be shooting back at you.
Yeah, exactly. So we got a little timeout here.
TNT Don D, I'm with you. We watched that one. He's talking about the penalty against your A team. It was interesting because Wasted Potential, it was a 2-on-2 or something like that. But Wasted Potential was on their way to hit the buzzer. And then his other player got a penalty for talking when he was dead. They lost. So I'm with you. Here's to them hoping they're over it.
Maybe they had a couple beers.
Yeah, it's possible. And you can... Thank you. Shout out to Andrew Jones giving me a shirt. Win's a win. You're right, Dede.
Yep.
And you can see right now the refs are having a meeting. That's what you get here at the NRPL.
It's organization.
Right. I mean, they're gonna talk if they see something going on. They don't just tell one person. The entire unit is informed, so everybody's on the same page. And as a player, that's what you want. You want to make sure the refs are all on the same page. The refs are calling a fair game. How many? We haven't seen a lot of penalties today.
Just like maybe 2 minors.
Yeah, I mean, they run a tight ship here, led by, of course, the infamous Sheriff Pro Mera, Stephen O'Mara. He's, arguably one of the best paintball players in the world, to be completely honest with you. And, he's out here reffing a D4 and D5 tournament.
Yep.
So there is no one has egos here. You can come out and talk to anybody and have a good time here. Are both fields running today? Actually, let me check. I don't think so. Nope. Negative, just this field today. So all the teams that are here are playing on the webcast. And if you got any questions, comments, observations, hit us up in the chat. Yep, just this one. We like to stay engaged with the people. This webcast isn't just about watching paintball. It's us having a dialogue as the day goes on.
Explaining paintball.
Right.
Paintball's hard to watch. You gotta have somebody that tells you what's going on, why is somebody doing something.
Right. So I mean, truly, if you're watching this and you're not totally sure what you're watching, you could ask questions, and I guarantee you the chat will answer your questions because there's a lot of great people in the chat. But also, we can answer questions or whatever, so ask away. Don't be shy to ask anything. And as we start to see players make their footprint on this day, we're going to work on getting people up here for interviews. We had Dave Crumble up here yesterday to get interviewed.
Field goggles on.
So if you got anybody that you want interviewed, throw it up in here in the chat as well, and we'll try to get them up here. We tried to get Aaron from Liberty University yesterday, but he said he was a little camera shy. He's definitely not gun shy, but I guess he's a little camera shy because he was straight balling yesterday. But we're going to get this thing rolling again.
20 seconds. Ten seconds.
All right. Damage control on the left.
No, we got.
Roughnecks on the left, Baltimore Revolution on the right.
Game on.
2 at the Snakeside Camp. Baltimore Revolution goes to the Snake, and wow, nice fill out to the D4 too. Roughnecks lose 2 bodies.
Yep, so now we're looking at a 5-on-3 in favor of Baltimore Revolution.
Yep, and that D3 player is clean.
Eric White makes a nice fill out to the Dorito Temple. He's going to attempt to stop the push on the Dorito side by Baltimore Revolution. And you can see here right now, both Roughnecks do have a player in the Snake insert bunker, while Baltimore Revo has a player in Snake 1 and the Snake corner.
Eric's doing a good job at holding that D3 player.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's supposed to do. You're absolutely right. And you can see here on your screen that this Snake player for Baltimore Revo is content shooting this Dorito side and just kind of locking that side down. But if that's going to be the case, that means that Baltimore Revo's Dorito player, who you can see here on your left side of the screen, he's going to need to deal with Eric White looking right at him, along with now the back center looking at him. So this is interesting. Again, this is like a game of chess, ladies and gentlemen. This is a game of chess that we're watching live unfold.
All right, so Eric's like, all right, so you're going to shoot at that. I'm going to go the other way.
Right, so exactly right. So you can see Eric now shooting to the Snake side and crossing it up with his back center player.
You got to cover the zones.
Meanwhile, the Snake player for Roughnecks is still sitting there in the Snake insert bunker.
Especially when you're down on bodies, you can't play man-to-man. You can't be like just shooting at one player. You have to watch zones.
Exactly, that's what we call zoning up, covering zones.
I like to say head on a swivel to my guys. Ooh, they lose the Snake player.
That's right. And now you're going to see Baltimore Revo start to get on their horse probably a little more, considering
they have really bad positioning.
Considering it's a 5-on-2.
And they are just running down the field.
So let's check out this D-side cam. Oh, he came over this way. Now he's in the Snake corner. We see a lot of people try to win these low body situations from this bunker, and I haven't seen anybody really do it yet, and that's another one for the tally. That's a great game by Baltimore Revo. You know, what we see is sometimes in those situations, teams will be up bodies and they get excited and they just start running down the field.
Running the guns.
And all of a sudden, they went from being up bodies to being down bodies. So kudos to Baltimore Revo for playing cool, calm, and collected.
Making smart bumps.
Well, Revo looking good so far today.
Point approved.
You know that's going to make Mama Dukes happy. Now this is going to be a good game. We're going to have Nasty Templars coming up on your left and Turp Boomers on the right.
Nasty Templars, you're home. Turp Boomers, you're away. Rude Boys, you're home. Baltimore Revo 4, you're away. Annapolis 18-2 and 302 Destroyers in the hole.
Love to get our viewership up. I'm going to share this on my Facebook. I don't know what we're at. I can't see it, but I'd love to keep this thing humming. Because this is the last tournament of the NRPL Series for 2020. Now we're going to be back and better than ever next year.
30 seconds.
Interview Justin Kim of the year. I'm guessing that's Justin Kim. Is Justin here today?
What's the 3 stars mean?
I don't know.
20
He
seconds.
should be here. He is the coach for Annapolis 18.
So excuse me while I'm looking down at my phone. I'm just going to be trying to share this real quick.
10 seconds.
Let's get switched over. Templar's going to take this one. All right, let's see. All right, Frank and Parrish. Okay.
Game on.
Got a D3 for both teams. Terps lose their Snake side player.
Yeah, and Templars lose their Dorito player.
They only have,
So I think we're looking at a 4-on-4 right now. And I'm going to give the advantage to Templars having a Snake player.
right now, nobody's looking Snake side. Oh, there we go. Finally, somebody switched over. Looks like the Terp players are having a little gun problems.
Not ideal time to have that
No.
taking place.
Nope, and they lose another body out of the snake side. They have now what we call a 500. If you're the Templars, we call that a 500 if the whole right side's clear. But that home player made a really smart call to just get out a little bit wider.
That's right.
But he's still looking the other way. We don't have any gun shooting snake. All right, makes another move to the snake insert. While the Templars slowly moving down his snake. It's not going to be good.
Not gonna be good.
Oh, but he counters. He moves into the snake. Is he going to surprise him?
Let's see. Snake on snake. Oh, this person
He's
was
gotta
working
hear
on their
that.
gun. Now they're gone.
He's got to hear that.
Oh, snake action right in front of us right there.
If he would have got him just like a half second earlier, that he could have probably avoided that trade and took two with him.
As a paintball player, though, we all know that having a gun issue
It's not fun.
is always a pain in the butt.
Point
Shout out to the
approved.
Xana booth over in the left Dorito corner. Yep, see that over there? Shout out to them. Guys, I'm sharing this on my Facebook. Hopefully y'all are doing the same so we can get the viewership up.
Get it up. Tell your friends.
Last
Tell them to
tournament.
wake up.
Yeah, it's
9:30 on a Sunday
9:30.
morning.
Come
Time
on,
to wake up. Watch some
Get your
paintball.
coffee, get your toast. Let's watch some
Revo
serious
your way.
competitive
Annapolis
paintball going on.
18-2, your home. 302
We got great
Destroyers
coverage
your
out
way.
here on both sides
In
of
the
the
hole,
field.
OG Chokehold, Dizana Factory.
A lot of action. How's that feeling?
Excellent. And next up, we're going to have two heavy hitters, Rude Boys and Baltimore Revo 4. Throwing it down.
See Chewy is playing with Revo for this tournament.
Oh, wow. Okay. So a local favorite here at the field, Chewy,
30
who's an
seconds.
absolute assassin, typically in the middle of the field, is playing with Revo 4. So,
He's played with everybody, right?
yeah, he's a bit of a contract killer, you may say.
20 seconds.
We're gonna go to the two box. Chewy's on the right-hand side of the of the field, wearing the red mask, kind of lined up on the snake side.
10 seconds. Game on.
Nice move by Rude Boys to get that snake. Went around the snake insert into the snake. Is he clean, Sheriff?
Yeah,
he's clean.
That's Tyler Wen. We've seen Tyler Wen just absolutely go to work.
Chewy's matching it. The snake
Oh,
one.
we're gonna have a good snake battle coming up here shortly.
Looking for the inside kill.
Oh, snake battle's gone because Tyler got
Now it's
eliminated.
time to go to work. That brick guy filled, but he stopped looking snake. And that's gonna let Chewy move all the way up to the snake on their side of the field now. Give him an easy kill out of the snake can. And he's just gonna go to work now. Oh, he gets clipped from the Dorito 4. No, Dorito 3. Now, can Revo just control the chaos here?
Right.
It's time to just regroup. Who's still alive?
They still got Crump alive, so they're probably gonna be okay.
It's a 3-on-1.
And you can see here on the D side, this player's in a 3-on-1 right now.
Down this snake, and he gets taken. Just giving him some extra, I guess.
Revo 4 fired up, as they should be.
Let's go.
Now,
No, not Dan Chewy. Lewis.
I gotta check my sheet here, but I think Root Boys is I'm not gonna use the word struggling, but so far they only have
Base.
one win, and I believe that's their third game.
Have to change something up, here,
So,
guys.
you know, now what we have seen in the past is Rude Boys may not be killing it in the prelims. They save their fire for,
yeah,
you know,
just
for crunch time, quarters, semis, finals. But that's interesting to see. If I'm Rude Boys, I want to, you know, start getting in the win columns to avoid the rubber matches. Now, okay, Ian, are you going to wear your 302 Destroyers hat as they're playing against Annapolis 18?
I don't know.
One
That
minute.
might be a conflict of interest.
On the field, Annapolis 18-2, your home.
We got 302 Destroyers repping Delaware.
OG Chokehold,
The first
your home.
state.
Dyzana Factory, your way.
The smallest
Veteran
state,
Militia and Wasted
but yet they got
Potential.
big hearts.
Oh.
I like 302.
Did you talk about how the sheriff and the deputy on the same field together? Great for the deputy.
Okay. That's yeah. And here at the NRPL, you not only have the sheriff, you also have the deputy on the same field. Typically, they're splitting
Wow, they're both
duties.
on duty?
They're both on duty. Same day. There was a scheduling conflict, I guess. I don't know. Now they're both working. And that's why we are seeing no nonsense on this field when it comes to any kind of, frivolous activity as far as cheating or anything of that nature.
20 seconds.
Yes, Mama Dukes, that was another win for Revo 4.
All right, let's go. A-team on the left, Destroyers on the right.
All right,
10 seconds.
let's go 302. Yeah, I'm biased, whatever. 302 needs to get a win here. A-team on the left, 302 on the right.
Game on.
Red mask killer for A-team. Red mask, red gun, red hopper, red tank. I like this guy's style.
All red.
302
Oh,
gets a minor.
Minor after dropping a body.
Oh, you hate
Are they
to
gonna
see it.
pull another one? No.
You hate to see it. Meanwhile, A-team's advancing into the snake too.
A-team loses 2 players.
And that was the
in
deputy
backfield.
involved in that one. You're not going to get anything past
We
the
have a
deputy.
3-on-2 now. 3-on-2.
And as you can see, this 302 player gets into the snake. I don't know that anybody saw this move. I wish
Gotta
he
hear
wouldn't have
that.
just shot his gun though, because now they know he's there.
Now he knows.
Although it doesn't appear that he's
Still
aware.
Not worried about him.
Oh, he definitely knows now. But he did get a kill out of it. But you can tell he does not know he's got an 18 player right in their snake. No, 302 has 3, and A-team has 2.
Yeah, 2.
Yeah, 3-on-2. And, uh-oh. 302 player advancing up the Dorito side, as you can see on the opposite side of your screen. This 18 player is he's in a very unique position right now. He's in their snake on the highway, we call it. So he's not on the tape side, he's on the highway. 302 knows that he is there in the snake. Dorito player makes a great shot on the center temple.
Oh.
302 player dropping the hair. Oh! Red mask killer for A-team.
Oh, wow.
Fighting strong. Hiding behind his
He's not
gun.
done
Breaking paint.
Oh.
Hey, I give kudos to number 13
Yeah.
for A-team. He
Trying to
fought
make
like he
something
could.
alive, man.
That's
Just losing bodies out of the backfield. They had good position and everything.
that's 302 beating one of, let's just call it what it is, the top teams here at the NRPL Paint Wars D4 series. And 302, even though sustaining a minor, was able to get the win.
Base.
And I think a big key to that was their communication, and that's again because
composure.
they have continuity. They're a team. They've been here before. We've seen them win down body situations. So 3-on-2, I'm gonna put my money on 302 winning the point.
You know, I'm not sure how I feel about that inside snake move too. I mean, there's so many ways you could play the snake.
1 minute.
Yeah, and he might
On the field, OG
reassess
Chokehold,
that
your home.
yeah.
next
Dyzana
time. Go to
Factory,
the
your
outside.
way.
Better, you'll have more cover if you
Veteran
stay out
Militia, your
wider.
home. Wasted
That's right.
Potential, your way. In the hole, Banff, NFG, and Baltimore
Red is Gus.
Revolution.
Yeah, shout out. Gus, he played well. He did what he could do for the team to
Yeah.
try to get the win.
Nice try, Gus. Way to stay alive and come back and
But regardless,
go out fighting.
Gus is definitely swagged out with the all red.
Yeah, all red.
I like that look. I'm gonna take my 302
He's got his
hat off until
visor
they're back
on. He's ready for the rain to come.
Yeah.
30 seconds.
The clouds. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. That was a great point to watch. Exactly, and that's why we need to share this. This is entertaining, fun, exciting
20
paintball to watch.
seconds.
And the best part is this is only the prelims, so this is only going to get more interesting as the day goes on. We got a
10
Dyzana
seconds.
fan shouting out that they're going to get the dub. Let's check it out. We're going to go to the 2-box off the break. Chokehold on your left, Dyzana on your right.
Game on.
Real wide run.
Dyzana running gun to Dorito 3 and getting to the Snake 1.
Getting 2 kills off the break.
That's what you like to have for a
Chokehold is
breakout.
down 2 bodies. Dyzana's getting a clean call, moving up in the snake. Oh wow, they lose another one.
Chokehold quickly only have 2 bodies left. Great shooting by Dizana off the break.
Oh, they take one with them.
4 on 2 in favor of Dizana Factory. And you can see here, Dizana has the snake corner, the snake 3, the Dorito 3, and that Dorito temple, while Chokehold has the 2 backline bunkers. Now Chokehold does have Dreadlock Killer in that Dorito side temple, but he's gonna get, things are gonna get really tight for him soon.
Oh, they saw something. Yup.
But he got plunked out. I mean, 4 on 2. That's a
50.
tough battle, man. That's a tough
I think
battle.
that snake 50 hit some dreads.
Dizana pushing up the Dorito side. It's likely only a matter of seconds. Oh, but he did get a shot in on the Dorito player.
Oh.
But then he did get clapped up. So Dizana, as the fan in the chat said, Dizana took that one. So congrats to Dizana getting the dub. And we've seen Chokehold playing well, so that's a good win for Dizana to get against a solid team in Chokehold.
Ace.
Next up, we're going to have Veteran Militia going up against Wasted Potential. We had a shout out for John Benson on Veteran Militia, and the Wasted Potential #2 snake player. If you could throw me his name one more time, I'm going to write it down. Yeah, Garrett had a nice point.
Yeah.
Garrett had a nice point.
Point approved.
That's just some rosters. It's tough for us
Getting some
One
intel
minute.
here.
to call out the names because we have a roster
On the
sheet.
field, Veteran Militia, your home.
These games are
Wasted
moving so
Potential,
fast,
your
it's
way.
hard to find it.
Yeah, it is.
BAM Energy, your home. Baltimore Revolution, you are away. Murder Inc. and Turk Boomers,
Garrett's
you're in the hole.
baddest. Congrats to your boy Garrett. He looked good at that point. You should be proud. And again, if the Wasted Potential
30
fan,
seconds.
Adam Hunt, thank you.
Chris, he's changing.
Okay.
20 seconds.
Veteran
Alright.
Militia on your left.
Yep, Wasted Potential on your right. Switch to the 2 box.
10 seconds. Game on.
All right, now
Big push for
Adam Hunt calling for a check in the snake. Meanwhile, Wasted Potential gets Dorito 3 and Dorito 1.
oh.
Adam did get plunked out. But Veteran Militia drop a player as well, so right now we're looking at a 4-on-4.
Yeah, and they tried to play the same way they did last time with that snake can looking Dorito side.
That's right. Now you can see Militia's got the snake insert bunker. That's the snake 3 and the snake 1. So they're doubling up in the snake. We've seen teams do this. Meanwhile,
give it a
Wasted
check.
Potential does come into the snake as well. Wasted Potential player absolutely smokes
Oh, wow.
the Veteran Militia player running down the snake.
And while he's yelling for the check,
And there
Oh,
goes
that was a
the
swing.
double major.
he spun. He
Game
spun.
stopped.
The ref comes in and says, hey, you can't do that.
And not only is that just the ref, that's also the deputy out there. That's Craig. Craig's the deputy on the Dorito side. Stephen O'Mara, Pro Mara, Sheriff
hat.
O'Mara, with the cowboy hat in the center of the field, kind of right half of the screen. Oh, look, right there, you got a deliberation between the deputy and the sheriff.
Bring your hat.
Deputy and the sheriff running a tight ship out there. Sheriff busts out the double P shooters. Lets the people know. When you see the orange guns come out, something has likely gone down,
look.
and Sheriff O'Mara has had to enforce the rule of law.
It's a Wild West out there, boys.
On the field, BAM NFG, your home. Baltimore Revolution, your way. Murder Inc., your home. Turk Boomers, your way. Bravo 4 and Hood, your home.
Adam Hunt on Wasted Potential got plunked out in the beginning there, so that's gonna put his team at obviously a disadvantage given his talent and ability to do work in the snake. So he's gonna. I think he got plunked out earlier as well, so he might need to find a different route getting to this snake. Teams seem to be keying up on his snake attacking ability.
30 seconds.
So we got Banff on the left and Baltimore Revolution on the right.
And that's Banff
20
NFG
seconds.
on the left. Like you said, Revo on the right. That's right, Mumford & Sons. And for real, I mean, it's not us being, biased and we're the best. Truly, I mean,
10 seconds.
They really do have the best refs you can get.
Yep.
Game on.
Baltimore Revo going D3 and Snake 1 off the hots, while Banff does get to the Snake 1 as well. Ref checking out the Banff Snake 1 player. If he's alive, this is a 5-on-5. Sheriff O'Mara called that one real quick. 5-on-4. 5-on-4 in favor of Baltimore Revolution right now. I'm good. Banff NFG loses that Snake player, but they do have a spread across the back line, as you can see on your screen. They have Snake Corner, Snake Insert, Dorito Temple, and the Dorito 1.
He's getting a little hungry. He wants to get in that snake.
Meanwhile,
that boom and that snake cam is watching him.
And that's what you like to see. Banff NFG, despite being down a body, is now in the Dorito 3 and the Dorito 1.
Drop a body for Revolution.
And that Banff player gets a shot on the Revo Dorito Temple player. So now we're looking at a 4-on-4. Thank you, though. You can see here, this Banff player's in the snake. Almost got clipped up by the snake player for Baltimore Revolution. Again, 4-on-4. And just like that, 4-on-3.
Oh, and that's a minor, too.
Wow.
Dang.
You hate to see it.
Dropped our whole D side, but the guy comes in, makes it fill. Smart fill for
Meanwhile,
Banff.
Baltimore Revo does fill up to the Snake 3, as you can see on your screen right here. He's trying to shoot down the wire and eliminate this Snake player for Banff. So we're looking at a 4-on-2.
He's 22.
I like this move by the Revo player, coming to the inside brick so he can get up on his feet, have a little bit better field of vision.
Swivel. He's looking at the D side too, not getting tunnel vision.
Revo player now jumps into the snake. You can see him looking. He better be careful, as you can see.
Lightly, dude.
Unfortunately, our camera doesn't catch both, but you can see this Banff player right here, and he just shot the Revo player down the wire right there, as you can see.
Banff loses their D side insert.
Right, and as that happens, now it's just one player left, 3-on-1, with this guy right here in front of us. Oh, Baltimore Revo player with a tactical retreat to the Snake Corner. Sorry, Banff player with a tactical retreat. But we've seen people time and time again try to win from this spot, and it just the odds are against him.
That story has the same ending every time.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Because that's a relatively small bunker in the corner of the field. That is difficult to win. And it's ideal to be in the corner of a field when you're down bodies, because
not in that cake.
Eliminate the angles, but yeah, that small cake makes that extremely difficult.
The last NRPL, they had a giant wedge in the corner, and it would take forever to shoot him out.
And Baltimore Revo gets the win. I know Mama Dukes is happy out there somewhere.
That's a 0-0.
Screw the net,
right.
screw the mess up me.
Like,
Yeah, get out
we
here.
like
Let's go. Let's go. Come hang out. All right, so the games are moving. We've played.
It's not even 10 yet. Quarter of 10.
Give or take 30 games have been played already in the course of an hour and 45 minutes. Which
we are almost 40 minutes ahead of schedule.
Yeah.
These games are going that quick.
Which means we are absolutely humming. And I don't really feel like doing math, but 30 divided by an hour and 45.
Yeah.
It's all good. Let someone else do it.
Everybody watching, do that math for us, please.
I would imagine we're averaging 2 to 2.5 minute games. Maybe
No points.
2 3/4.
When's Murda playing next?
Murda is up right now, as you ask, and we are going to be looking out for the
Asking you shall
for the
receive.
father-son combo, and we will try to get them up here as the day progresses.
One
Yeah, we
minute.
run a nice smooth tournament series
On
here.
field, Murder Inc., your home. Turp Boomers, your way. Revo 4, your home. Hood, your way.
Now we've watched Turp Boomers. They've actually had some nice points here. So but Murder Inc.'s been absolutely destroying people off the field. So the question is Turp Boomers ready for what Murder Inc.'s bringing their way? Murder Inc. out there giving some love. We love you guys back. Parrish is in the green jersey. Frank is in the black. Yeah, that helps.
Thanks, Mumford.
Frank's in the black jersey. Okay, yep. So Frank looks like he is number 200. And
200.
Parrish is in green. Wearing with the white mask. Okay, got it. Let's see what they got. Their team's humming right now. When is Roughnecks on? Roughnecks is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 games, then Roughnecks is up.
Stay tuned.
5 games. And they're going against A team, so that'll be a good one. So definitely don't miss that. The weather's holding off so far.
Trying to get something figured out.
We're
on
getting a
the field
deliberation
here.
from the ref.
So we're getting some feedback from the sheriff here. Kenny's getting the intel. So what do we got, Kenny?
Ref's doing some slight deliberation, but the end result stays the same. Baltimore Revo got the point. Don't worry, Mama Dukes. Revo won that point.
Good thing we're not playing 10 man.
Yeah, got that. At the end of the day, Revo won still. That's what I had. So.
That's all that matters. Doesn't matter how many live bodies you have. You hit that buzzer, you win the game.
30 seconds.
Help us, help you, help each other. Let's get the viewership up. I've shared it. I appreciate it.
Right,
Mumford,
Mama
you
Duke.
said you shared it. I appreciate it. Mama Duke, share it. I know your boys got
20 seconds.
cousins and uncles and aunts or grandparents or, second cousins or second aunts. Let's get the viewership up here. Show them what paintball is all about.
10 seconds.
Murder Inc. on your left, Turp Boomers on your right.
Let's see Brad play another game in the snake.
Game on.
Snake off the break.
Murder
Dorito
Inc.
4.
It's going Dorito 4 every point.
Every
You can
time.
see here on the D side, he's
they lose
already.
one out of the backfield.
Oh, I think that was Frank.
Oh, we got the ref coming in on Terps right now. Pulling him. 4 on 4. Oh no, that's 4 on 3.
Turp Boomers here have the 2 back bunkers and the snake. Meanwhile, Murda Inc. has Snake 3, as you can see right here on your screen, the center brick and the Dorito 4.
That shot. Brad's trying to get every little angle there, and he does.
Brad
Gets that
did get
kill.
the shot. And we're going to have some snake on snake action here. We got Snake 1 for Terps and Snake 3 for Murder Inc. Brad in there.
This is where you need the communication, boys.
Brad's aware that the player's right there. You can tell he's looking to go bunker him if he can.
He's got a good positioning.
Murder
He's got that
Inc.'s
small temple blocking him. He can come in inside and make that kill. And he is right here.
Drop
Bam.
the hammer. Hammer's
That's
dropped.
it.
Murder Inc. just straight
Yeah, good move by Brad, man.
living up to their name. Balling right now.
Killing it from the snake side.
Base.
Love
What's
the
up,
aggression.
Cody? 69 Bond? How are you doing today? See, if you're a Murder Inc. fan, you better have the webcast up, because if you blink, their point's already over. I mean, they're
Point approved.
they're not using
Quick,
all their
short and
paint.
sweet.
They're saving paint. They're saving
Ballers
energy.
on a budget.
Yeah, seriously, it's impressive to watch these guys play right now. based on what I'm seeing, I would say they're obviously the most dominant team. They're
Yeah.
going Dorito forward,
1
snake
minute.
off the break every point. No one's stopping them.
You love to watch the
On the
aggression.
field, Revo 4, you're home. Hood,
So we got-
you are away.
Mama Dukes, Crump's coming out.
RPR Unleashed. You are away.
And you can see on your screen, as everybody sees, when we're talking about Orange Mask Killer, that's the guy walking in the center of the field by himself right now with the orange mask. We had him up here for an interview yesterday. Seems like a really cool, level-headed, great guy that also knows how to play some paintball. They're going to be going up against Hood on the right. We've seen
30 seconds.
Hood have some interesting snake situations unfold, so we'll see how he does on this one.
20 seconds.
Go Revo. We got Revo fans up in the chat for sure. Any Hood fans out there? Someone give Hood a shout out.
Let's hear it.
10 seconds.
Going 2 box.
Hood snake players changing it up, going D side, heavy. Whoa to the D4.
And look
They
at
lose the
Revo.
snake player.
Revo had both bunkers doubled up,
Ah,
and that time Crump got plunked.
and we got Lewis in the 50 here.
That's right. You got
All right, let's see if Chewy fix the pack.
Chewy and the 50 snake on their side, while Hood has a player in Dorito 4. Chewy now in their snake,
Oh wow.
going to their snake one.
Oh wow.
Chewy, for some reason, said, "I'm not gonna go to the bunker.
I
I'm
don't
gonna lay
need the bunker.
behind
I'll just lay behind this pin.
But while that's
Dang,
going
Chewy.
down, check out this.
Yeah,
Hood's
good
in
D side.
Hood's in Revo's Dorito 4.
And he's just chopping people up left and right.
Hood player eliminates the back center for Revo.
Got really quiet.
Yeah, and you can see for Revo, all they have is this back center player now at this point.
There we go. Calls him out. Calls him out to his boy.
He's gonna do the best he can, but that's see, people like to go to that corner. That's everybody. Why do
Yeah.
they keep going to that corner? Because paintball instinct says go to the corner when you're down bodies.
When in
But
doubt, go to the corner.
that is not gonna be
But
a
that
bunker
little
to do it.
cake is not safe
Right.
at all. We're seeing that every time.
But hey, if there's any Hood fans out there, shout out to the Hood player on the
yeah,
that
who
played
was
the
that?
Dorito side. Yeah, we need to get his name and
Yeah,
number.
he switched sides. He's been playing Snake all day, and he was like, all right, you know what? I'm going to go D side this time. I have a feeling he's going to be playing that side a little bit more.
Phase.
Yeah, so I got the Hood roster here. See if we can get his number. Because he just had himself a game.
It's hard to tell.
Hood only has 5 players on their roster. Let's see, refs are really checking him out right now. But that's what you want. You want to have fair and
Gotta
even
keep
play.
it fair.
But Hood does have another player alive.
Sheriff, does this look like a hit to you?
Yeah, you can see the sheriff checking him out right now. Strong deliberations taking place.
Oh, dirty hang.
No points.
Looks like it's a hit on his head. He's probably arguing that hit was already there. But when you got 4 refs looking at it, a decision is made, you got to live with it.
Look, when in doubt, let somebody else hang the flag. Touch the buzzer. Sorry.
Yeah, that's interesting. That's an interesting point. So I guess in that case, Hood, although hitting the buzzer, Revo 4 would get the win. Or would they consider that a no point? Let me find out for us.
All right, so next up we have 302 Destroyers on the left. And we got RVR Unleashed on the right.
1 minute.
Go ahead.
On the field, 302 Destroyers.
Switch
you're
this up
home.
for the
RPR
Destroyers.
Unleashed.
Thanks for the hat.
You are away. Nizana Factory.
Kenny's getting a verdict
you're
on that
home.
last game.
Advanced SAF, you're away. Rude Boys and Damage Control, you're in the hole.
I got some money for you. Not all of it yet, though. Don't break my legs. I got some $5 and I'll do it. We're on a 2-year payment plan.
30 seconds.
What's the call?
All right, so Destroyers had a good game last time. Let's see what they got this time.
20 seconds.
Let's go 302.
10 seconds.
It is all over the
Okay.
place.
I don't know what the deal is. I don't know. 302's in the mix. Let's get back to the business.
Game on.
You can see 302 doubled up this Snakeside can. So 302 took a very conservative breakout, and it paid off because, as you can see, there's one player walking off the field for RVR right now. RVR does have the center temple. He's going to be looking to try to stop any snake push for 302.
And he's back and forth, back and forth.
RVR player with a nice move from the snake corner up to the snake one. 302 has now gotten into the Dorito 3, as you can see on your screen right now. So both teams have some good position. 302 on the Dorito side and RVR on the snake side. RVR is going to try to get a little wrap shot right now. You can see him coming up in that snake 3.
Like the Doritos got tapped on him now.
Yep. So the two players in the best positions are both shooting at each other right now.
Yep.
But 302 loses their back center. So now we're looking at a 4-on-4.
We got a rep coming in on the
Wow,
snake
that's a
play for
mirror
RBR.
coming across the field.
Oh, and he's clean.
That's what you get at the NRPL. Refs don't hesitate. They'll come in and check players.
I think they like getting shot.
One may think. So it's a
And
4-on-4.
another big pod toss by 302.
And meanwhile, you can see the player for 302 got to the Dorito 4 and then got eliminated.
Good bump by Destroyers into the snake. Way to match that.
RV.
But he's inside now.
Yeah.
Did this guys pick up on that yet? Careful popping that top.
Don't forget,
RBR.
this is Chess with Guns live.
Yep.
RVR now has the center brick and the Snake 50 brick. 302 player, who's a heck of a player, is in the Snake 1. But he's got this guy looking right at him.
RBR follows up.
Oh, he went the over the top shot! Got the over the top shot! What a phenomenal play by the Snake 1 player for 302. But simultaneously, you got the D side. We can't really see him. You got the center brick now on the Dorito side for RVR hot.
It's a 2-on-3 situation.
Center temple's hot for RVR and the center brick. This is playing out right in front of us right now.
Ooh, did he clip him? Saw some spray. So did the ref.
The snake player on 302 is trying to have himself a point. Meanwhile,
blow and go, dude.
RVR is now in 302's Dorito 4, Ian.
Oh, wow.
Oh, but the Dorito corner player for 302 got a nice pop shot on him.
3-on-1.
Now all of a sudden,
the
the tides have turned for the RVR player in the center temple. You'd like to hear 302 talk it up a little more right now.
Yeah, they still have plenty of bodies. The snake player doesn't even know that they shot that.
But he just identified the center temple player,
And
that's all she wrote.
Oh, he's still putting them out.
That's Joey G in 302, straight balling with that over-the-top shot.
Way to take your time getting up in the snake. You know, you didn't have to rush it.
302, Joey G.
Base.
Hey, that was the shot of the tournament as far as I'm concerned so far. That guy was posted on him, waiting for him. Joey G popped the top, one ball, click, you're out. That was beautiful. And hey, we got an update from our staff. Revo 4 won the last point due to Hood having a dirty hang. So Revo 4, despite not hitting the buzzer, did get the win because Hood hung with a dirty hang because the player apparently was hitting his head. Didn't know it.
It happens.
It happens.
If you got enough time, you almost want to get your guys to check yourself before you hang in.
Point approved.
Am I good? Come on.
Yeah, that was, you're absolutely right. When you have players alive, typically you say, hey, come check me. And you see
look at
teams
me.
do it all the time.
Yeah,
hey,
look at
you know,
me.
you
That's
do a
what they're
spin,
doing.
Make sure you're clean.
Make sure you don't touch them, of course.
And that's the worst part. The guy had a guy alive.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
could have checked.
Yep. You don't have to rush things at the end.
Right.
You get that adrenaline going, you're just like, yeah.
1 minute.
But hey, shout out to 302 Destroyers.
Yep.
Repping Delaware.
Isaiah Packer, your home. Bam,
That's my
SAF,
boys.
your way. Rude Boys, your home. Damage Control, your way. Annapolis 18-2 and Roughnecks, you're in the hole.
Yeah, Lance Hill closed it out, boys. 302 definitely closed that one out. That was nice to watch.
Okay, Mumford says they're wrong. Couldn't get them to answer me in time. Frank wasn't out.
30 seconds.
Number is 187.
It's all good,
It's all
Mumford.
good.
Well, I was
We'll
calling.
take any intel.
Yeah, I was calling the wrong name. Sorry.
20 seconds.
All right, we're gonna have Dizana on the left and Banff SAF on the right. Banff SAF just had themselves a little
10
cheer.
seconds.
We got the dual box going on. Let's see what they got.
Game on.
Banff
Match each other
SAS.
on the snake.
Yep. Dizana did lose their Dorito side pusher, so now they're down a body. And Banff SAF pushes up into the Snake 3. 5 alive for Banff, 5 on 4 in their favor against Dizana. You can see we got Snake action right now. Snake 3 for Banff, Snake 1 for Dizana. Dizana does have Liz here in the Snake corner to give her players some backup. Dizana makes a nice smooth move from Dorito 1 to Dorito 3.
Yeah, they're matched on the D3s. Banff makes a nice bump in the middle.
Yep.
Hey, watch over me, man. Got you. Oh, did he kill him? Snake shooting at that D4 now.
Dizana drops another player on their Snake side, so now, and another player, so just like that.
Oh,
5
what
on
do
2.
we got going on
As
here?
we would suspect.
Hey,
Banff
buddy.
doubling up, and then that didn't work, did it?
No, it didn't.
So now it's a 4 on 2 in favor of Banff.
Yeah, and they had the whole snake side clear too.
Oh, but look at the Dizana player running down the Dorito side.
Wow.
And he got the shot!
Oh.
He got the shot! You can see this action right here on your left side of the screen. Dizana player's in their Dorito 4.
It's like, where's my help at, dude? Where's my
Oh,
help?
he almost
Oh.
made that work.
All right, now
He almost made that
let's
work.
see if they can figure it out.
I believe we got a one-on-one, Ian.
Yeah, it's a one-on-one.
Dizana in the Dorito 3, Banff in the center.
Not at us.
We almost got shot. And the Banff player chooses to go out into the wide open. He's running and gunning behind his gun the whole time.
Is that a trade?
What are the refs calling?
Oh.
Refs calling a trade. I agree with
Wow.
that call.
Yep.
Both players running and both players coming out shooting at each other.
Too close to tell.
Yeah, I agree with that call.
No point.
No points.
No points. Interesting. That's our first no point of the day.
That was fun to watch. It's okay, Mumford. We're struggling too.
Yeah.
That was a lot to keep up with.
And now we got coming out here, Rude Boys, who, you know,
1
I'm
minute.
looking to see Rude Boys. I don't know when they're going to start putting the gas to the floor and start moving
Yeah,
here.
they gotta turn it on.
They're going to have a formidable opponent, Damage Control.
Your way.
And if history repeats itself, Damage Control is going to run and gun to the Dorito 3.
Templars, you're in the hole.
Rude Boys number 77, Tyler Wen, is a good young player playing Snake 1 for Rude Boys. We haven't seen him really make an impact on any of these points yet, to where we're seeing, we're used to seeing Tyler get 3 or 4 kills. So it'd be interesting to see when
30 seconds.
when he's going to turn it on.
Good morning, Brandon. How are you?
Brandon.
20 seconds.
Brandon. Yeah, we appreciate you subscribing. Let's keep the content going. Let's get the subscribers up. We got all the cool
10
camera angles.
seconds.
decent commentating and really good paintball.
Game on.
This time damage control decided to run.
Rude Boys going around the snake corner up to the snake.
Got snake one, snake one.
That center can's got time on the snake.
Tyler gets dominance over the snake player. He's controlling the wire now. Damage control does have a player in the center brick looking Tyler's way. Oh, and damage control loses number 88, Chisholm, who's been a big part of their success. So they are down a body 5-on-4 in damage control's favor.
Yikes, they lose another one.
And they drop Ragsdale. Now 5-on-3 in favor of damage control. And damage control has center brick, Dorito 4, and snake 1. You can see Rude Boys has Trent here in the snake corner trying to cover fire for Tyler.
Shooting right over his head.
Yep. That's providing cover fire for your player. Tyler just got shot by the damage control player coming down the wire.
Yeah, damage is up in their side of the field now.
Yeah, it's appears to only be a matter of time.
He doesn't know that snake player's a G.
You can see Trent in the corner doing what he can do.
Oh, he's on a hopper.
Looks like he just got clipped. Damage control talking it up.
You can hear them. That 100 means that left side of the field is clear.
Thank you.
Base.
Always mint. Assuming mint's good.
Kenny's always mint, at least.
All right, so that's damage control. Getting the dub. Ian. Now, all right, this format is best out of 3, so it doesn't, just because if they lose all their first rounds doesn't mean Rude Boys is out.
Nope.
But what it does mean is now they're in do or die every game they're going to play in round 2.
A lot more pressure.
Right. So they're just making it harder for themselves. But they're not out of it yet. No one's out of it, despite even if they lose every game in the first round. So any team you're rooting for, if they're losing right now, it doesn't mean they're done. They're definitely still in this tournament.
Yeah, so we got 18
Appreciate the
on
comment.
left.
Thank you. This is
Rough
going to be a
Necks on the
good
right.
game. This is going to be a good game.
For sure.
I'd like to know who y'all got out there. We know 18's got some fans. Where are the Roughneck fans at?
Let's see if Gus can do some damage in the snake
30
again or not.
seconds.
On the field, Annapolis 18-2, you're home. Roughnecks, your way. OG Chokehold, you're home. Nasty Templars, away. Rude Boys and Veteran
Fun
Militia,
fact,
you're
this
in
is
the hole for
Gus's
round
old
20
team
seconds.
too. Gus, number 13, all red, going against his old team.
Roughnecks have a pretty big roster. Noah Braun, Carlton Riley,
10 seconds.
Christopher Shenton, Anthony Schiano, Patrick Hennessy, Eric White, Brady Bosley, Morgan Dorsey, Melissa Hennessy, and Anthony D'Amico. My goodness. They're rolling deep.
Game on.
Nice. Oh, dropped their Dorito guy.
18 drops their Dorito player, so yeah, 5-on-4 in favor of Roughnecks right now.
Oh, 4-on-4. Roughnecks lose their Snake 1 player.
That's right. Roughnecks player calling for the kill on the snake, and he does get it. 4-on-3 in favor of Roughnecks right now. That's a great shot by the center player in the brick for Roughnecks.
They match that brick.
A-team is in the brick, as Ian said. Now they're mirrored up there. Eric White just got a nice little shot on the snake corner for A-team. Roughnecks player in the brick's about to have a rude surprise. There it is. Shoots him 5 in the back and says, "Get out." I think he was going to be getting out anyways.
Yeah.
Eric White having a nice little stroll down the middle of the field.
There's AJ on that side of the field.
Base.
He did try to slide that off, Brandon. You're absolutely right. But as a paintball player, we can all appreciate that. And when he says slide it off, that means that if you're running and you get shot and you're going to be diving into your bunker, in theory, if you dive and the ref doesn't see it, the ground will slide that hit off of your body. It's And it's, you know, it's quasi cheating because you were probably gonna dive either way. So that's like the hairline kind of stuff. You know, that's a gray area. I would
You
say.
want to see your teammates do it,
OG
but
Chokehold, you're home. Nasty Templars, your way.
But Roughnecks do get the win.
Veteran Militia, you're home.
Yeah, I
Good
figured
boys,
that.
your
I figured
way.
that.
BAMF NFG. and
But again,
Apple
shout out to the
18-2.
pits. You got to have a
Home.
good pit to keep the players focused on playing. So shout out, I guess, Morgan, Melissa, and Anthony D'Amico, Michael. He's definitely a good paintball
I know
player.
that guy.
Yeah, shout out to them for helping the squad. Brady Bosley, he's a
30
good young
seconds.
player. He's been around. Nice to see him progressing, getting the talent up. Yeah, it's quasi, Brandon. You know, it's gray area.
20 seconds.
Depends who you ask. All right, so next up we got Chokehold
10
and Nasty
seconds.
Templars.
Oh, looks like Domo switched jersey. Getting away
Yeah,
from the
yeah.
yellow
If there's
jersey.
IT issues, let us know. Let us know if there's sound issues, please. Chokehold on your left, Templars on your right.
Game on.
Templars drops a body.
Templars lose their back center player off the break. You'd hate to see that. That guy's supposed to be shooting people, not getting shot.
Make
But
a nice
Templars
move up
does
to that brick.
make the
Both?
double fill to the
Oh,
bricks.
and they get a minor though. Pulling the
Wow.
one guy that was going to stop the snake player. We got Sad Panda checking another Templars player, and he's pulling him.
Man, you know, that's what you hate to see is off the break. I'm sure Templars had a nice plan put together, and it just fell apart very quickly.
Yikes. Minor doesn't help.
Now Chokehold just casually rolling up the snake. One player left in the
Is
back center.
Gradually choke holding Templars right now.
Templars player, I mean, he's doing what he can do, but what can you do in the center of the field by yourself? Yeah, Brandon Murder Templars, that's OG right
I think
there.
the jersey change worked for Domo.
Yep, they got the win. Chokehold got the win. All right, and if my schedule is correct, which I'm sure it is,
Base.
that's round one.